desert bus.
Okay, welcome back and hello procrastinators. This is Desert Bus Part 2. I got my memory card switched out. I'm just checking everything's recording now. I am recording visuals with Bandicam. I am recording audio with my microphone, and we are ready to go for another 2 hours. Let's start with a jelly bean. I'm going to eat this one here. It is pink. Really? Just pink? Oh! Fuck! I've dropped my jelly bean! Okay. It's already gone wrong. We're 5 seconds in. Oh, I wanted to make a note of where we are. Distance-wise. So we start at 9:31, so we'll finish at 11:31. Just need to veer again. And the thingy on the clock is 7, is that? Well, it's 6, isn't it? It means 6. So 6:02:0:0:0. That's where we started. So we'll know how many miles we have left to go now. Whoop! Turn! Jesus Christ. Okay, right. I penload back in the thing. I look away from the road far too much. Right, now I'm going to look for my jelly bean. Ah! Right below me. Ah! Okie dokie. Right, this one's pink. I ate stuff on my floor. Fuck you, my hula. Right, okay. Tastes like pink. The singer tastes like what I imagine she would taste like. So it's sweet, a little bit sour. It's actually quite nice, really. It's delicious. Yeah, nothing really else to say about that. No idea what fruit it's supposed to be. Why do we have artificial flavours? Like, hang on, I'm going to eat this. I remember now. Excuse me for a second. No, but, we always have this sort of no artificial flavours and stuff. I want artificial flavours. Like, I want new flavours. Why do they stop us having new flavours? Can you think of any artificial flavours? Not so. Have they never made, like, an artificial... Surely, you can have new flavours. I mean, like, everything else tastes like different things. You can just make new tastes and things that are sweet and delicious and fruity and... No, why not? Why not have artificial flavours? That would be great. Oh, like, bubblegum, I suppose, is an artificial flavour. Yeah. That's different. Got me thinking now, what flavours could we make? I don't know. They're flavours. We should have to throw chemicals in a thing and see what they taste like. No, dibs on that job. Chemicals. Delicious chemicals. Right. That's the excitement of the sweetie eaten. We've got 1 more mile since we started. So if we're going 45 miles an hour, which I've just realised we are, and it's a 360 mile journey, that means we're going to travel a distance. I have no idea. It's 45 miles an hour, which means I've done 90 miles so far. Okay, so I've done 90 miles so far. I'll do... Oh! Oh, that made a noise. Am I still accelerating? Okay, that was my first fuck up. Okay, let's not do that anymore. It's doing maths, you see. Never good. 180 miles after 2. Yeah, 90 times 2 is 180. So 360 will be literally 8 hours on the nose. If we stay at 45 miles an hour. If it is 360 miles. God knows. Okay. So it looks like I'll finish this off on the 4th video. I won't have to branch into a 5th then. Okie dokie. Now we know. Let's go to the comments. What do we got on the Steam? Okay, no one. Absolutely no things. Anybody watch Desert Bus for Hope? Yes, that's what it's called. That's the Desert Bus charity them up that they do. And it's Desert Bus for Hope. I've linked it in the description of all of these. I think the next one starts in like 3 months. They do take some breaks between them and they raise a good amount of money. So I totally recommend you go and check those guys out. What else do we have? Sorry, I got to straighten up and then check. That's what I need to do. Everybody's just talking about what time it is everywhere. It's currently 6 AM here. Just gone. That's nice. It's the day is starting. Everyone's getting up. I've annoyed my neighbours already. And now, yeah. People are talking about absolutely nothing, so we're going to go and check the Twitter things. If you could eat anything right now, what would it be and why? Interesting. From Hoagie110. I've done it before, haven't I? I don't remember. Yes! Food. I don't know. Well, I know what I'm having for dinner tonight, and I'm really fucking excited to cook that, so probably what I'm having for dinner tonight, I am having a fajita lasagna, which is something I don't know if I made up or not, but I like fajitas. If those of you don't know, is the wraps, Mexican wraps with chicken with a kind of slightly spicy thing and peppers and onions in a corn wrap. I have them. So they are like the nicest thing ever. And you have them with salsa and a bit of mayonnaise and maybe a bit of cheese if you're feeling a bit fancy, a bit of mozzarella. I like mozzarella. I like buying the grated cheese. It's not like it doesn't taste as nice, but it's better for cooking. So if you're gonna melt it and stuff, that's nicer. So yeah, but that's sort of how that works. I sometimes get like a little bit more meat and a little bit more pepper and onion, and I'll cook in. I'll do the stuff like normal. So to make fajitas, get some chicken in a bowl with some oil. I'm actually going to give you a recipe because fuck it. And then like sprinkle just a sachet of stuff, or some herbs and stuff to make a fajita spice thing. You can get sachets for like a few pence or something. Then just mix it up and then leave that. Chop up your vegetables, keep them chunky. So just onions and peppers, 2 peppers and an onion. That's peppers as in the not the chilies, not chilies, just proper big fat peppers, you know, the ones. So slice all those up, fry up the chicken. When the chicken's mostly like 98% cooked all the way through, then you throw in your veg, cook it all up, stick it onto some wraps, fold it up, add the salsa and mayonnaise. That's how we do those. With this, I'm gonna fry the chicken up, like do everything like sort of normal like I did there. Fry the chicken up, but I'm gonna cook in the salsa with a bit of an extra tomato sauce that I'll make. So I'll cook all that in to make it extra nice, give it a bit more sauce, really. And then once that's just a bit more of everything. So I might do 3 peppers or 2 onions or something. I do like onion when it's cooked. It's so soft. So cook all that up, and then just get a lasagna tray, just like a lasagna dish sort of thing, where you would bake something in. Just do a small layer of it, just so it just basically covers everything with the sauce, and then put down 2 tortillas as the pasta sheets, and then like just a standard sauce, just a standard little sauce. You can make it yourself. I generally buy just like a creamy tomato sauce, just to give it that, because lasagnas have the white sauce under the cheese. You just need something to be under the cheese, and I quite like a cheeky little creamy tomato sauce goes quite nice under that. So a nice thing under that, and then on top of that you put then your cheese. I'm generally a fan of mozzarella for my middle 2 layers, and then a cheddar on top. So then you have the chicken on top of that again, and you just loop it until you've done sort of lasagna. Stick that in the oven for 20 minutes, or until the cheese is all nice and browned on top, and then just serve it. It can feed like 4 people or something, which is great. I just so love that meal. It's just so studenty. I say it serves people. It serves me twice. I eat it for lunch, for dinner, and then for breakfast the next day, because I'm a fat fuck and happy. The exercise is going so well. Oh yeah, exercise. That's how I think I got onto the cow thing in the last episode. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, no, I stopped exercising. I mean, for now. I mean, I'll do it later. Like I do most things. Sorry, I'm just a bit paranoid I haven't started recording and everything. No, everything's still going fine. Everything's still recording lovely. That's... Sorry, the amount of memory, the amount of space it's taken up seems a bit higher than last time. Should still be fine, I don't know. Well, we'll wing it, we'll see how it goes. Right, what else we got? If you could live in one game's universe, what would it? Which one would you pick to live in, and why? And that is from Slayer 7691. That is an interesting question. I don't know. I mean, am I like the protagonist of this world, or am I just a pedestrian? Because if it's a pedestrian, I lose quite a lot of the worlds I would like to live in. Fuck, careful. I don't know, like Skyrim I would never want to live in, because they have colossal monsters absolutely everywhere, and it sounds like hell, and everyone's dying of the plague and stuff. Red Dead Redemption would be quite nice. I do like the old cowboy era and stuff. I mean, something like GTA is just standard, a slightly comedy tone on the world. But, I mean, if I get to do the mental stuff, then I'd love to be able to do the mental stuff. I would like the idea of maybe Minecraft. Like a peaceful Minecraft would be nice. Just sort of like building a big house and... I don't know, though, because then I'd have actual physical exertion. I'd exercise there. That's how I'd exercise, if I could live in Minecraft. What else is there? Shadow of the Colossus, we don't really know much about the universe to live in. The Half-Life Portal universe, no thank you. Nor Left 4 Dead. I'm now completely blank on games. Psychonauts has an interesting universe, but I don't know if I'd want to live there. I really don't know. Maybe the Far Cry Blood Dragon universe. Everything is just 80s and punk. Oh, hang on, no, that universe got blown up. So that's the downside, is it's a cool universe, but everyone's dead. See, if anything, I'd live in the Star Trek universe, but that's not in games. And any games that Star Trek is in, I very rarely want to talk about. Actually, Star Trek has been in games. Is that technically cheating? Am I going to cheat you? Slayer 7, what was your name? 9, you've got on my thing. 6-1, I think it was that? I don't know. Oh, I mean, like, if I did move to, say, San Andreas, like the original San Andreas, it would be great, like, if I could then fly the planes and do all that sort of stuff and drive around and, you know, have a bit of time. But it's a lot of gang violence, and the radios just play the same songs over and over and over again. So you'd want a game that has, like, a lot of replayability and a lot of different stuff, and Minecraft does sort of work, where you can sort of build your house and do things, and with Redstone you could probably end up just building a computer that you could play Minecraft on, to relax. I don't know. Maybe Minecraft. I think a peaceful Minecraft would be quite fun. Or maybe Cooking Mama. Yes, the universe of Cooking Mama. No, that's kind of creepy in a lot of ways. Oh, the Pokemon, actually. Thinking about it, Pokemon would be a great... I like how I said Cooking Mama. My stomach went... down with your stomach. No, yeah, Cooking Mama. I'd really just... No, the Pokemon, sorry. I'm now so hungry. Oh, God. Yeah, Pokemon. Like, Pokemon's a good universe, because you can just wander around and not do stuff, but, like, with Pokemon and things, that'd be really cool. I think Pokemon is, like, one of the best universes that they just don't really do. They haven't really capitalised on the Pokemon franchise yet, and I know that sounds stupid, but they haven't really pushed themselves. They just make the same game and tweak a few bits. It's sort of Call of Duty-esque, but with much, much bigger time between the things, and they glue on another few sort of Pokemon stuff. I think they should sort of strip it back and go, look, 200 of these fucking monsters, or 150 or whatever, so you can learn about them, and you actually care about them. Big 3D open world. Make it a Wii U exclusive if you want to sell the bloody thing. I don't know. I think that Pokemon needs a bit of work right now. That's what I'm thinking. But no, yeah, I would live in the Pokemon universe, because then I could be a Pokemon trainer. And I'd be the best Pokemon trainer, because I come up with the awesome strategy of not just standing in the middle of a path all day talking about shorts and waiting for somebody to turn up. That seems to be the downfall of most of the Pokemon trainers. Sorry, I've just seen the time and I thought I've been doing this for hours already. Oh God, I'm so tired. I was wide awake an hour ago. What the fuck's happened? Jelly bean, I need sugar. Okay, right. This one. This is a yellow one, but it's got like flecks of brown through it. So it looks like it might be something yellow and brown. What is it? Oh, very obviously banana. No, that's quite nice. That's very nice. I like that one. It's gone now. Yeah, no. Like a Pokemon game, 3D Pokemon game. Is what I've always wanted. Just a 3D Pokemon game with big open world that you can go anywhere at once. So a bit looking, essentially GTA, but with Pokemon. That's what anybody wants, really. GTA, but with Pokemon. So you can go anywhere, but you could summon your Pokemon at any time and wander around with them. I know someone's made a mod of this, but I don't feature any sort of mods and games that people have made based on other people's content, so like Nintendo things. Even if they're amazing, because Nintendo then has a higher chance of seeing them and shutting them down. I don't want that to happen. So that's why I don't focus on those sort of things, even though they're amazing. But yeah, all your Pokemon go around, but they're all like at the right heights and stuff. So you can have like, you're walking through this big open world city part of it, and suddenly all the sky darkens, and everyone starts running for cover and stuff, and then like a legendary bird comes out and starts attacking it. So you scamper up a staircase, just up this really big staircase, and then have a fight with it on a rooftop. You got fucking Zapdos or something, just terrorizing the city. Or maybe one of the huge ones that they have. Or maybe just go for entirely new ones and have like a giant thing that turns up very rarely, and you can battle it and try and capture that. And then you could summon it in your battles and things. But it'd be really hard to control. That'd be cool. Seriously. I'm salivating from that. It's not just from the banana jelly bean. Ah, man. Like all the things you could do. Like to get underwater Pokemon, you'd go underwater and you'd have like scuba diving and trying to catch like that, and then proper like when you flew, you actually just got on like rode your Pokemon and like just flew around and just drop off anywhere. Oh man, get rid of all the leveling as well. That's what I would do. Have all the leveling be dynamic and hidden away. So the more you use your Pokemon, the more you play with your Pokemon, the better it gets. So instead of having just sort of the usual battle and then get experience and stuff and level up and learn new moves, it just gradually does stuff. It's very gradual and behind the scenes to make it feel more organic. You actually have to feel like you give a shit. That's what I want from the Pokemon franchise. And that is what we will never ever get, because Nintendo don't want to sell Wii U's. They've completely collapsed in this country, the Wii U. Like Asda, which is where we got the jelly beans from. Asda don't sell them anymore, and Asda is like the biggest supermarket chain. It's like Walmart not selling them. It's just insane. They don't sell Wii U's anymore. Or Wii U games or accessories or anything. Which is just... When has that ever happened before? I don't think it's ever happened before. It's a hell of a death now. The fact is, the Wii U just is a failed product. It's too similarly named to the last one to be a new one. Something they should have learnt from the 3DS, but didn't. And there's not really much on it for Nintendo fanboys. I mean, that's really all they're going for these days. But the fact is, they haven't grown their games up. So I've got a 3DS, and I've been trying to play through the latest Mario things, and they're awful. Like, there's just no fun or challenge or anything. I mean, I've got like over 200 lives in the latest Mario thing, and it's just like, how have I done this many lives? How? I don't understand. And then if you like die once or twice, it goes like, oh, here's a free thing for you that makes you immortal and unkillable and super fast and super jumpy. Oh, okay. Yeah, the game's baby. They baby you a hell of a lot more than they used to, which is quite disappointing. But oh well, they're not really for me anymore. It's like, because like most games companies have sort of grown up with their audience. Look at Naughty Dog, went from like Crash Bandicoot, then Jack and Dax. So Crash Bandicoot was more sort of aimed at kids, even though it had that awful saving that made it hell. You can only save after completing certain levels. Jesus Christ, that was a stupid fucking idea. Excuse me, I must drink. So yeah, you've got oh yeah, Crash Bandicoot. Then you had Jack, which is slightly more sort of young teen sort of stuff. Bit of angst, bit of sort of drama and stuff. Very nice, very solid. And now they're doing things like... then they did Uncharted, which is more for the later teenagers, or that sort of thing. And now they're doing The Last of Us. So Naughty Dog have grown up with their audience. They've realised that their audience who play Crash Bandicoot are the ones who are doing games now. It's fantastic. It's a great way. It's probably the best way of doing things. But sort of Nintendo is just sort of still aiming it at kids. So if you are a fan of Nintendo stuff, you still have to play these sort of kiddie games that I'm not really fond of, really. I kind of like the 3D one they had on the 3DS, but it's I don't know, it's a bit boring. There's really nothing to it. That's like the furthest I've ever seen them change the formula up, and it's just kind of dull. But it's still the same levels, it's the same bad guys, it's the same fucking things in the same fucking order. It's identical to the New Super Mario Bros. 2, which is the just 95th game in the New Super Mario Bros. Series. I don't know. Yeah, I get a lot of hate for not liking Nintendo, but really they don't really make anything I enjoy at the moment, and they seem to get huge amounts of money and not really invest it in new IPs. Like it was in 13 years they've done 4 new IPs or something. It's ridiculous, and all the IPs that they do put things into is just sort of, I don't know. I like Animal Crossing was a great IP, and then Pikmin, and whenever they do make new IPs, they're amazing things, and then they eventually just release the same game over and over again. Because I played a bit of Pikmin 3 and I was like, yeah, it's Pikmin 1 again. What do we... I didn't even know there was a Pikmin 2, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, it was just kind of like, oh, it's this again. Yay, a few things have changed. Not a big fan of the way Nintendo makes their games, to be perfectly honest. Where'd I get that? What fucking comment was that I got that from? No idea. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh my good grief. Careful. Sorry. Oh shit. Sorry. I'm reading things for people, but I want to get different people in here. And I keep looking at the Steam chat. Right. Steam chat. Some people ask me where I am. I put up things saying where I am. People keep posting binary for some reason. No idea what that's about. Nothing. There is nothing going on that Steam that I'm going to get anything out of. People are apparently saying that I'm lost. Oh, I'm not lost. I'm here. In the middle of the desert. I am... here. Yeah, that's where I am. There's a line. Look, there's a line on the horizon. Was that line always there? I don't know. I've gone mad, man. I've gone mad. What else do we have? I see, I'm just trying to get from different people. I do apologise. Someone asked, I didn't see who it was, but somebody asked what the saddest moment in Doctor Who for me was. I'll be perfectly honest, the saddest moment in Doctor Who for me will probably be this Christmas when Matt Smith leaves, because he's my favourite Doctor ever. And then my saddest moment after that will probably be a few Christmases later when Peter Capaldi leaves, because he will become my favourite Doctor. No, sort of like, I don't know, as much as I absolutely adore Doctor Who, I don't really get that sad a lot. I mean, Moffat's earlier episodes, like The Girl in the Fireplace, they're fantastic. Oh no, I really did get, I really enjoyed A Good Man Goes to War. I thought Good Man Goes to War was very heartbreaking in several ways. I'm not, see, most people just go, it's when Tennant died. No, I was cheering. It's mean, but sort of, I loved Tennant's Doctor for like the first 2 seasons, and then he got a bit sort of angsty and emo and a bit, and I'd sort of lost interest, really. But yeah, his regeneration was my happiest moment, because it instantly, like, Matt Smith turned up, and then all the new crew turned up, and everything just went a million times better. Like, the jump in quality between Series 4 and Matt Smith's series is just, it's just insane. It is just beyond insane. It's just fantastic. Moffat did such a superb job of Doctor Who. Saddest moment. Oh no, I know what it is. God, I'm an idiot. It's Vincent and the Doctor. Oh my god. Richard Curtis writing an episode of Doctor Who was always going to be something amazing, and it was beyond the levels of amazing that I could comprehend. Yes, Vincent and the Doctor. If you've never seen that episode of Doctor Who, I recommend you watch it. Basically, the Doctor goes and meets Vincent van Gogh, or Gough, or Gogh one, or whatever you pronounce it. Yeah, it is just heart-wrenching. It's just, the end is just, my god. It was superb. It was from Series 5, which is the best series of Doctor Who ever. I wasn't going to say quite some way, but they've actually been some really good series. I really like Eccleston's first series. So yeah, Eccleston's first series was superb. I really liked Tennant's first... No, I kind of liked Tennant's first series. It had some great episodes in there, like The Beast Below and all that sort of thing, so that was quite fun. Not The Beast Below, The Beast in the Pit, what was it called? Impossible Planet and Satan Pit, that was it. The Beast Below was Matt Smith, episode 2 of Series 5. Nerd alert! Yes, then I really liked Martha. I fucking love Martha. Martha is my favourite companion. I think Martha is amazing. Absolutely superb. I don't like Series 4 and the specials. They are really almost universally awful. Series 4's finale, Journey's End, is shit. It's just a flaming pile of shit. I'd never really liked Donna Noble, because Donna Noble was Catherine Tate. And the character was Catherine Tate. There was nothing really there. And I know that pisses a lot of people off, because so many people like Donna Noble, but I don't think she had anything. Then there were the specials, which was just David Tennant whinging on several planets, and I didn't care for them. And then Matt Smith turned up, and Series 5 just went boom, and was just amazing, and had such superb episodes. Really fantastic episodes. Just like you wouldn't believe. If you've never watched Doctor Who, start with Series 5, because it's all changed. Literally, the first episode of Series 5 has a new everything. New Doctor, new companion, new writing crew, new staff, new every single bit changed over. The whole production crew changed. It was spectacular how they managed to pull it off. And 11th Hour is one of my favourite episodes of Doctor Who. Hang on a second. Quick drink. Yeah, what else? Series 6 was a bit wobbly. It was better than Series 4 of Tennant, but it wasn't up to the heights of 5 or, say, Eccleston stuff. I didn't really go with Series 6 very much. There were some good episodes in there, I think. I just can't quite remember. It was a bit too focused on River Song for something that never really came about, and the silence again. That never really came about. Then there was Series 7, which we just finished, which I really, really did enjoy, actually. I think Series 7 was possibly back on form. I just got the Blu-rays in the other day, and I haven't quite watched them yet. So I can't quite comment on how good it was or wasn't, but I think... I mean, there's some of my favourite episodes ever in there. Like, Angels Take Manhattan. Oh, there we go. That's one of my saddest bits as well. Angels Take Manhattan. I really did like Amy as well. Amy was superb. Whoa, careful, Nelly. yeah, Angels Take Manhattan may also be my saddest bit after Vincent Doctor, maybe before Vincent Doctor. Angels Take Manhattan is fucking evil. It's not the best episode, which is unfortunate. It's a great episode, but it's got loads of plot holes and loopholes and things, and yeah, it's okay. No, that first set with Amy was okay. Oh no, that was the double Chibnall, wasn't it? That had the awful dinosaurs on a spaceship. That was awful. Chris Chibnall's a writer of Doctor Who and Torchwood. He wrote the episode Cyberwoman on Torchwood, and just by that name you can tell the quality of his writing. But no, he wrote The Power of Three, which was a really solid episode right up until the very end, when it completely fell apart and the Doctor waved his magic wand and made everything go away. But it was a fantastic setup. So Chibnall isn't on my Chibnall episodes anymore. I think he may be able to pull something better off for the next series. But he's writing Broadchurch at the moment, so he may not come back. With David Tennant and Rory. Rory, what's Rory's name? Arthur something? Arthur McDougal. Arthur McDougal. Arthur. Oh shit. What is Rory's surname? Arthur. I don't remember. That's awful. I have Doctor up there, but I don't have the Blu-rays in my room. Fuck. Oh, that's so awful of me. I feel so bad now. I really can't remember it. It's gone. What's Amy played by? Karen Gillan. Karen Gillan and Arthur Duvall. Thank you, Rain. There we go. I don't feel as awful as I did anymore. Fucking love Rory. In fact, I think I preferred Rory to Amy, actually. And I loved Amy. Yeah, that was quite a fun half of the series. Then we got to sort of the second half, which started Asylum of the Daleks. No, that was the first one of Amy's lot, wasn't it? Oh, that was good. I like that one. Whoa! Fuck. Okay. When was the Western episode? That was with Amy, wasn't it? That was a great... I love Westerns. Oh, I do love Westerns. So that was a solid episode. Then there was Clara's lot. The first one, Belle St. John, was okay. Pretty entertaining. Actually, pretty entertaining. A few sort of good bits set up the general intelligence and that sort of thing. Then there was... sorry, I'm just now going through Doctor Who episodes. Sorry, I'm getting quite boring. This whole thing is supposed to be boring. That's the whole point of it. That's the running joke of this was I picked the worst game to celebrate with, because most people pick their best games. Whatever, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no, that was actually quite good. I'm not a big fan of Clara at the moment. She's got that whip-smart stuff that I do kind of like, but she is void of personality and character at the moment. But she's seriously been around for the smallest amount of episodes. She has a few bits. The leaf was quite nice, and that sort of thing was quite nice. But apart from that, that was the thing. I really, really liked What's-His-Face's episodes. The guy who writes Luther, he wrote 2 episodes, and they were superb. The Rings of Arctan, that everyone seemed to fucking hate, and it was one of the best episodes of Doctor Who we've had in absolutely ever. It was really fantastic. It was so beautiful and alien and weird, and I loved every second of it, and the internet seemed to not. But the internet is stupid. So that's my... You can have that on my... that's just my quote of the day. The internet's stupid. But yeah, no, that was a great episode. And the other one he wrote was Hyde, which I thought was going to be a horror, terrible thing. It turned out to be a monster rom-com, essentially. Oh, just a rom-com, I don't think. But that was really good. I can't remember what his name is. Stephen someone? No idea. But they were really, really good episodes. I really enjoyed those. And then we had some other stuff that I can't quite remember right now. But no, I really did enjoy Series 7, thinking about it now. Series 7 was really quite good, back on form sort of thing. Very much looking forward to the 50th anniversary. Not so much Rose Tyler being back, I don't fucking barely stand Rose Tyler. But Tennant and Matt in the same thing, and John Hurt, 3 Doctors. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. And then Christmas special. We don't know anything about it. If it's not called the 12th Night, I sue. 10 o'clock! Whee! Half an hour on this video. Oh god. Oh god. And, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Fairly interesting. I forgot what I was going to say about it. There was something I was going to say. Oh no, yeah, that's when we'll meet Peter Capaldi and see what he's doing with the Doctor. Quite excited to see a new Doctor. It's always a riveting time for a Doctor Who fan, that it might be someone new. Anyway, I've spoken enough about Doctor Who now. I've bored you all senseless. I will now change the topic. So Sherlock! Yeah! I am looking forward to Sherlock. I fucking love Sherlock. Actually, no, that's weird, because Sherlock is good 66% of the time. The first episode of Sherlock is always mind-blowing. The third episode of Sherlock is always mind-blowing. And the middle episode is always a bit, it's alright, I suppose. It's okay. It's not really always great. But I do love Sherlock. I think Sherlock is one of the best things the BBC's produced ever in its entirety. And most of the best things I think the BBC have ever produced was old comedies set in the 1970s, like Porridge and Open All Hours. Was that 1980s Open All Hours? I don't remember. I know Only Fools and Horses was. So yeah, sort of the classic comedy era of BBC was just fantastic. Was Porridge on BBC? I have absolutely no idea, but I have the DVDs right next to me and they have a BBC logo on them. So I'm going to say yes, Porridge was on the BBC. Porridge, Ronnie Barker was a prison inmate. There you go, that's the basic synopsis of it. But no, Sherlock. Sherlock is seriously been taken up by fandom in a way that I don't think anyone ever expected. Like, Tumblr is essentially just Sherlock GIFs now. It's just, especially now the porn's gone, it is just Sherlock GIFs. That's all that is on Tumblr right now. And I'm great for that. I think Sherlock is something worth celebrating. It is superb. Sorry, I'm zoning out of this so much. It's great. Wah! Keep up with it. 223. So that means we've gone 23 miles in a half an hour. That's good, isn't it? Fucking hell. I think the way Sherlock's death was resolved, because Sherlock died, inverted commas, in the end of the last series before revealing he was alive. But I think it was pretty obvious. I think all the seeds were sown for how he's going to get out of it. Mostly. I mean, because we had face switching for bodies. We had the lady who works in the morgue who can do that sort of thing as well. We had the truck that was outside that pulled away when Watson ran up. We had a lot of things that all will fit together quite nicely, I feel. It's not like the swimming pool one where Moffat didn't know, as far as I remember recalling this, Moffat didn't actually know what the resolution to that cliffhanger was. He just thought it was an awesome cliffhanger. I don't think he's done that now because there was a lot of things that were set up that we never resolved. They were just things that were there. So I think it was set up properly this time. And I look forward to the episodes, probably starting end of the year, early next year, something like that. Only downside about Sherlock is you get 3 episodes, like every, like 2 years, year and a half or something? It's insane. Update on my processors. My graphics card are all still running at 40. One of them's got up to 42, but it's got a little arrow down, so it's cooling down. And my CPU is staying at 56 degrees. There you go, that's a nice thing. I'll stop talking about Sherlock now. Let's see. Oh my god. Swallowed a bug. Let's see what's being said in the Steam chat. They're all singing Still Alive right now. Someone asked, it was Shin Asuka asked, I wonder how the bus trip is actually going. It's going quite well. This one's going a lot slower than the last one. And I think this is going to get gradually more tiring for me as I go on. I'm really quite hungry as well. So during the next one, I might put a pizza on. So 20 minutes into the next video, I might have to run away before I get a pizza. I don't know. We will see. Let's see what other things people are talking about. Canada. Someone said, I bet he crashed just now. Nope, I didn't. Nearly. I somehow feel Dan will tell us if he crashes. Says, Master Control! In capital letters. I will. Then now everybody's trying to sing Still Alive and Bohemian Rhapsody at the same time. Let's go to Twitter. What are games with huge potential that were executed terribly? Asks Drew Talley. That's a fucking good question. Ride to Hell Retribution is probably up on that list because it was originally going to be open world motorcycle thing about gang culture and ended up being a pile of poo. That is probably the biggest fall in potential I've ever seen, but I don't know. I'm putting GTA 5 tentatively on that list because the potential for GTA 5 is higher than any game I've ever seen, and I kind of, part of me expects it may suck. Just part of me has this small niggle that it might end up sucking. Yeah. Let's hope not. What else sucked? Well, a lot of the shitty shit that reboots with the same name, really, is where that sucks. Like Hitman. Oh, Hitman didn't have the same name, did it? Hitman was technically just a straight sequel. It wasn't a reboot. Still fucking sucked, though. I have actually played the Hitman game. I don't insult these games. I'm like, oh, it's going to fucking suck. I do play them to confirm my belief that they're going to fucking suck. Yeah, no, Hitman was bad. I mean, it wasn't a bad game. That's the thing. It's like the new Splinter Cell. I would classify the new Splinter Cell as awful because it's not a Splinter Cell game. It's some new thing where you shoot people, and that kind of sucks to me because I want things to change up, but I don't want them to change genres. If that makes sense. Like Tomb Raider went from an exploration puzzle solver to a cover shooter, which is like Tetris going from, you know, a puzzle game to a zombie survival game. It doesn't work. It's not going to work. You shouldn't try to do that. You should try and keep games in the same genre, but then tweak what you're doing with them. I think that's what you should do if you're doing a sequel, or just do something new entirely. But I mean, Tomb Raider, the amount of love people gave Tomb Raider, I just cannot stand. It is just... I mean, I grew up... my first ever PC game, like one of my first ever PC games was Tomb Raider. I think it was 3. I'm not sure, though. May have been Tomb Raider 2, I can't remember. But I used to play it all the time. I think mine was Tomb Raider 3. It was a dodgy copy, I remember that anyway. But yeah, so I used to play Tomb Raider. So Tomb Raider is not only nostalgic, but it sort of inspired that love of me in the exploration side of video games, which is why I love exploration in video games. But the new one just doesn't have any of that, and it's all dark and gritty, which is like the latest thing. Everything should be dark and gritty, which is I'm quite glad Marvel isn't going dark and gritty. DC is going dark and gritty. Marvel is going the way, which I much prefer, which is why I prefer Marvel to DC, even though I've never read any of the comics. What else kind of sucked? Oh, SimCity. SimCity sucked by just default, I think. I'm trying to think now. We'll get Sonic 2006. That had some potential to be a good Sonic game and did. In fact, all Sonic games, I think, fall under that path. There are a lot. I mean, there's so many games that have potential and then flunk it. Saints Row 3 was a big one for me. Like, I do like Saints Row 3, but it's not. It just doesn't have that sort of... Like, the customization was just slaughtered in that game. Like, because in Saints Row 3, you, like, pick your top and then, you know, just whatever you want to wear on top. But on the other one... On Saints Row, you put like an undershirt and then an overshirt and then a coat, and you can change all the colours, change all the patterns, screw them in loads of ways. In this, it's still more customization to get in any game, but it still just seems a bit like it's dropped. Really, it's just not as solid. Like with your hats, you could have your hats like tilted in any direction and like spun around in any direction and stuff, and all that sort of thing went. And you could have your shirts buttoned, unbuttoned, backwards, upside down. You know, stupid shit. But that all went away. So I think Saints Row 3 sort of lost a lot of what potential it had going in from Saints Row 2. Saints Row 4 sort of loses a lot of it because it's set in the same city, so the exploration side, which is what I love, is gone. No, let's get another question. What is your opinion on the situation in Egypt from JP? I think it has gone to shit. I actually will sum it up the same way The Onion did. The Onion summed up the situation in Egypt with the headline of Egypt currently in state of Middle East. Yeah, it's not a state of emergency, no, state of the Middle East. It's by the way, I'm not trying to drive on the left. I just like going to the left and then veering across. It just means I have to do less, and I'll wear up my keys left. But you can drive right as well. You can't drive backwards and forwards. Yeah, I haven't really been following a lot of it. It's just everything seems to be sort of going through a revolution round there, and no one's really sure if it's for the better or for the worse until it happens. And is it a good thing it's happening? I'm a fucking pacifist. I know, I play the violent games and shit, but I kind of wish we could all just sit down and get along. But there's so many difficult you can write synopsis and... Not synopsis, I don't know what I'm looking for. What's the thing you write at university that I didn't bother with? Papers! The actual word for that, whatever they're called. You just write reams and reams and reams about the situation over there, and you wouldn't even scratch the surface. So I can't really give a broad opinion other than, stop it, be friendly! If it's a good thing or not, I don't know. And I don't think anyone will know until everything settles. But, I don't know. I'm not a fan of people murdering in any way. At all, really. Apart from in games, because it's socially acceptable in games. It's weird. It's really... I don't understand society. It's weird, because in games, violence, totally allowed. Perfectly allowed. Killing, murdering, fantastic. Murder all the things you want. Kill all the things. Murder all the things. Kill the murder things. Murder the kill things. It's all fine. Look, there's some guy's intestines. Look, you've sliced his head off. Ha. A naked person! Banned. What? It's like... It's this weird sort of... I don't know. I seriously don't understand it. I think it's sort of... Society likes violence. Because violence is kind of fun. If you like baseball at someone's face and then they fall down some stairs, that's hilarious. That's really just funny. But if that happened in real life, it would be just like awful. But in kind of funny. I don't know. It's so confusing. I like being confused. I think that's one of my favorite things, is to be wrong and be confused. And I'm both of those things most of the time. It's like if someone gets run over by a steamroller. Like, that's funny. That's really funny. But that's like someone's like brother or some shit. And that's really not funny for them. That's like really crushing. Oh, don't say crushing. It's really bad, you know? So, well, it's murder is it's a thing. It's like, but like naked people. If you see naked people, I mean, like most people spend their entire lives chasing after naked people. Like, we will find naked people. I need naked people in my life right now. But as soon as you put like naked people or a sex scene where you don't see much in a video game, it's like in Fox News. I think that's because Fox News and all that kind of bollocks. They all still see games as something to occupy children, and they're like, look what you're exposing your children to. But I'd be all freaked out letting my kid, like, I don't have a kid, I wouldn't want to point that out, but like sort of, I don't know. Sex is this really important part of life. It's literally the start of it, and it's sort of like most people's driving force behind everything they do ever. It's just there. It's just evolution just kicking in, going, you need to bang all the things to make all the babies to continue the species now. But violence isn't, like, important evolutionarily. Like, teamwork is. I mean, we are so... I theorize, and I've read papers, that we are so far advanced because we worked out teamwork. And shit that works out teamwork survive better because you all work together. If everybody's an individual, it will fuck up. So teamwork is evolutionarily our strong point. So this obsession with violence and stuff isn't. And I don't know. It all sort of stems from, like... Tom and Jerry is one of the most violent things I've ever seen. Like, Tom and Jerry is violent. Like, he gets his tail just, like, sliced up with a knife, and it's hilarious. But, like, if you did that to a real cat, you'd be on, like, fucking... Twitter would be out to murder you. It's so weird. This disconnect we have between, like, despicable acts and shit and not. It's like, and this is touchy subject for some people, so you may want to skip ahead 10 minutes or so, but, like, why is rape... I know, that's a horrible word to say, but rape isn't... At the moment, rape is the worst thing. According to society, rape's the worst thing. Like, Hotline Miami has, like, a fake rape scene. It ends up being like it's actually a movie shoot. But so many people are pissed off that a video game has a rape scene where you play as the rapist and it's like, ah! But you don't actually. It happens in a cutscene. The controller's taken away from you, and loads of people are angry at that and stuff. But, like, in the context of Hotline Miami, where you kill horribly loads of people to get to that point, why is then, like, the rape the worst thing? And that wasn't you that did that. That was the character. You did the murders. How is the rape the thing that annoys you? I don't get that whole side of things. It's just, it's a really fucking touchy subject that is very... I mean, right now I'm going, don't talk about it, but I kind of want to. I mean, not talking about it is a bad idea, because then things just get locked away. I think we should have this discourse of why is it so bad? I mean, I know fucking why it's so bad, but, like, in a game, why would it be so bad? Is it worse than murder? I mean, they're all fucking evil things, but murder is so accepted. I mean, because sexuality, in society, murder is really accepted, and violence is accepted, and sexuality is not accepted at all. It's a thing that we don't really talk about, we get there. So, a sexual crime will be hated more by society, and that's sort of what it is. It's just society dealing with shit. That's why that's kind of taken as the worst thing ever. I mean, could you imagine if society flipped and everyone was free and open about stuff? So, I mean, you had video games where you'd go around and rape people, but you wouldn't kill people. Is that how that would go? If you were in a peaceful society where rape was like one of the only crimes, would you do games based around that? Would that be acceptable? Is it more acceptable than taking someone's life? I mean, especially like war games that simulate violence against actual other humans that are now rendered in such realistic things that it's just insane and you can barely tell the difference. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, I like not getting it. I think we should all sit down and have huge discussions about this, but... And maybe I should start up a thing where this is serious. This is supposed to be a comedy channel. I'm now talking about rape and stuff, but it's... It's like people say, like, rape jokes, never acceptable. Never acceptable, a joke about rape. But then we'll, like, tell jokes about dudes getting, like, murdered and stuff, and I don't get it. I mean, like, because there's, like, rape survivors, but there's not murder survivors? Is that the thing? It's bad because it's, like, the worst thing that people actually survive? I don't fucking know. I really don't fucking know. I'm bailing out this conversation before I ruin the comment section anymore. It's fucking ruined already, I do know. But it's sort of these things in games I think we should discuss. I can't remember what conversation got me on this. But this is the important stuff in games and society now. I think we should all sit around and talk about all of this. It's really vitally important that we look at society as it is. I mean, I don't know why, like, sexuality is the thing that's... Everyone has sexuality and everyone's naked at some parts. Why is it so bad? Because I couldn't ever kill anyone. I've come to the terms with that fact of if it was like kill or die, I'd fucking just die. I don't think I could do it. I mean, I've never been in the situation and hope to everything I'd never be in that situation, but I don't think I honestly could do it. It's not who I am. But I'm naked a lot. So why is that so bad? I don't know. It's fucking weird. I kind of like weird things about humans, these sort of weird clicks and things that we get that just don't quite make sense, but are like really accepted. Like, what was the one I was talking the other day? It was this really weird thing, and I was like, why is that a thing? It's like, because we don't allow nudity is not allowed, that's the thing. Breastfeeding's fine. Like, breastfeeding public is fine. If you want to do that sort of thing, that's absolutely fine. No one right-minded will care. But, like, do we only allow nudity if it has a point? Is that what we're saying there? I don't know. Is the sign saying bust? No, it's like, stop talking about this shit. Everyone's left already. I don't know. I like chewing the fat, I believe the term is, with interesting ideas and things. Because we need to discuss this shit. If we just hide it away, then we're never going to go anywhere. We need to discuss, we need to talk, we need to go for things. And I'm like one of the... I don't like saying one of the last, because it's sort of that just makes me sound such a fucking twat. But it's people tell me that I'm like one of the last YouTubers like who has a lot of subscribers who still like talks about stuff and doesn't want to offend anyone and fuck everything up. Like, I don't mind really fucking offending people and like losing some people, because like I don't want to, and I don't want to offend anyone, but we need to get through these ideas. We need to talk about this stuff, and we need to sort it all out. So, I don't know. And there is stuff that pisses me off, and I like to talk about that stuff. I'm not going to self-censor just to keep my job alive. It's not just my job now. It's like 3 people I employ, but I don't know. I'll go work as an electrician, and I'll pay for them that way. I don't know. It's good. I like that knowing. It's sort of, I've just hit it now. I don't know anything. Why are you here? Yeah, what should we talk about? Let's talk about sex some more, because I want to get through that. Because there's stuff that pisses me off here, and I just seen on the Steam chat someone flicked up an actual legitimate question, but was shot down. It's more focused at America and the way America does this is, but this is where the society stuff comes from. Why do you teach abstinence only? Like, fucking why? That's just fucking stupid. Like, telling kids this is the only way to go, that's stupid. Do you know why? Because if you tell a kid, don't do this thing, the first thing they'll do is that thing. It's the don't think about an elephant. See, now everyone's thinking about an elephant. It's just, if you go, don't do this thing, they'll go, why shouldn't I do that thing? Is that thing naughty? Is that thing secret? There's something, they're keeping that thing from me, I want to do that thing! So, that's stupid. That's really stupid. You should just go, this is sex, and introduce it early, and then it's not a problem. It's like the Italians and wine. Italians give wine... This is the thing, I know this because I've been told this. Fuck it. This is because my family's Italian. Well, bits of it. The bits of it that leave me horses' heads, which are delicious, by the way. No, they have wine. The little kids, when they're eating food, they'll have wine and stuff. So they have wine from a young age, so it's not a taboo or anything. So no one really goes out and gets completely drunk and smashed and anything because they don't want to, because it's just sort of a thing that you always do. It's kind of like, you know, if you just keep everything, this is a normal thing, people don't want to do it as much. But, I don't know. Teaching the abstinence stuff, that's just fucking stupid. I mean, because there's so much negative body stuff going on in the world as well as America. Separate from the world. But no, it's you get all these magazines. I do rant about this on Twitter a lot. It's just like, the women's magazines that have like headlines like "You're not thin, you should die." That's the sort of gist, as far as I can tell from them, and I don't get it. It's sort of this image before your own personal wants. You must make everybody else happy before you make yourself happy. I don't understand. I don't understand a lot. I think that's what this episode should be called. I don't understand. But it really sickens me when I see people like, why are you eating lettuce for lunch or dinner even? Lettuce for dinner. You go on a date with someone and they order a fucking salad. What the fuck? We're in a fucking 5-star restaurant. You're ordering leaves. What? That's actually I once went on a date with someone who ordered a salad and I was like, check please, I'm leaving. I don't like people who don't like food, okay? That's kind of me. It wasn't that instant. It was sort of a bit. Okay, I like that story. But no, I like people that eat food. Fuck it. If you eat food, we're golden. Because I like fat people. Fat people are so much happier. Like it's not just fat people. If you're skinny and happy, that's fine. If you're happy with the way you are, this is such a weird topic because people get so antsy about, like, all these topics that I'm bringing up in this episode for some reason. This is the antsy episode. These are things that people like just fucking don't like talking about. It's like, don't talk about this shit. Fucking just keep this fucking under the rug. No, let's talk about this shit. Let's talk about why things are wrong. Let's talk about why things don't work. Let's talk about all this bollocks that you have. That's like, oh, you should be thin or die. You rake. Men only are with rakes. No, it's stupid. I've dated everything. This is true. I have dated the entire spectrum of ladies. This is everything from the small circular ones to the tall rectangles. Everything, and even the tall circular ones and the small rectangles. I've just done just because fuck it. If you're happy with who you are, then that's great. That's all you need. That's all I need. I'm now forcing my views on you that it's okay to be fat. Yes. Even fuck it, I don't care. That's the thing. I just don't care. As long as you're happy, I couldn't give a shit. And I hate that. It's okay to be fat, as if I'm fucking giving you permission. Fuck off. Just don't fucking listen to people. If magazines like, oh, you don't look like Angelina Jolie. You know what? Angelina Jolie looks like a fish. There's no getting away from the fact that Angelina Jolie looks like she's a mermaid and the top half is the fish. That's what Angelina Jolie is. And there is nothing in the world, no amount of money that would make me go on a date with Angelina Jolie at all. Everyone has different tastes. It's like they seem to have this idea that everyone just has this blanket perfect women. Like, women should be perfect person, that women should be like tiny with big boobs and men should be muscle-bound gods. Fuck off. Like, seriously, some people like fat guys, some people like fat women, some people like thin guys and thin women, some people like muscly women. Someone will like you, is what I'm trying to say. Whatever the fuck you are. It's like, didn't Stephen Hawking have an affair? But fucking hell! Everyone will like everyone. That's the joy of life. Don't listen to fucking people tell you what to fucking look like, except for me. Because I'm telling you to look like whatever the fuck you want. That's what people you should listen to. I digress. Don't know what that word means. I always hear the word digress and I've never looked it up. It's one of those words that I use, sort of like with semi-confidence. And then just sort of like, yeah, use the word digress. Don't quite know what it means, but I'm going to use it. What's the other one I use? There's another word I use quite a lot and I still have no fucking clue what it means. I just sort of hope. Lord. The L-A-U-D, or a little bit more spelling in there. Some other extra letters that I'm not using. Oh, he lords it over you. I don't know what that means, but I use it every now and then. It's great. I just have these words. I'm like, I'll use it, and then no one reacts. I'm like, fuck it, I'll keep using it that way. Right. God, I know so much shit about me. It's untrue. Yeah, so everybody be fruity and eat food, because I know some people don't like food. Like, what's his face next door? What? It doesn't. I don't know how people don't like food. It's like so confusing. So confusing. I just like, oh, you only eat ready meals. Why? Why do you only do that? Why can't you eat this? I've made ratatouille. It's got rat and patootie in it. I love that film. I don't know. I keep talking about food a lot. It's because I'm hungry. God damn, I'm hungry. Actually, I was talking about abstinence and how that's stupid as well. But that's just a problem with education. Seriously, I don't get that. Oh my god, I'm choking to death. Another bug. Excuse me, I need a drink. The jelly beans are coming back for revenge. Okay. I don't get the idea of teaching people that that's the only way to do things, or in this case, not do things. It makes no sense that would be how you would teach sex education. If you want people to not get pregnant, then surely you teach them how to not get pregnant, not just don't do it, because like fucking it's like the main drive of humans. People are going to do it, so teach them how to not fuck their lives up. Surely that's their way of doing it. That's how I would do it. It would just be, you just go into school and then just like you'd push a button and then just condoms would raid down on top of you and they'd be like, use these and stuff. It's, I don't fucking know. It's like the same people who are like, oh, you gotta get circumcised because you don't transmit STDs. Why don't you just wear a condom? Then you don't have to mutilate a baby. That fucking creeps me out. That's big in America, isn't it? It's like really big in America. I don't think it's big over here, but it just creeps me out. Like the people are like, oh, it looks better. It's a fucking baby. Whoa. This is... The people who are looking at baby penises are not the people you want to be trying to attract, okay? Let's put it that way. This is fucking... God, I've just realised I've ticked off politics, yep. Paedophilia, yep. What else have I got? Religion, let's go for religion, done. I've just ticked off all the boxes of things you're not supposed to talk to. I'm just unleashing everything now because I don't really ever talk on the internet. I just make stupid jokes. I wonder how many people are left, because the other part of me wanting to release this in sort of separate sections is just to see how many people make it to the end. Like, just to see the views. Like, part 3 I think will be the lowest, because that's how things work. But I like the idea of just seeing how many people fuck off at the end of every episode. It's funny. Yeah, but no, circumcision, it's creepy. It's so fucking creepy as an idea. Like, just... Imagine if you did that to a grown-up. It's like, oh, gotta chop this bit off. No, I get a say in that. Babies don't get a say in that. And it's mutilation, and it's horrific. And yeah, religious reasons and shit. Ignoring those. Because they're always stupid. Religious reasons for things are always stupid. It's like, something that someone made up 1,000 years ago applies today. Okay, well done. Pat your head, sit in the corner. I don't know. It creeps me out. It's just weird. What's the other thing? It's cleaner. Just wash. Why don't you just have a shower every now and then? Works fine. Yeah, anyway, I'll stop talking about that now. I've just seen that Lacey Green posted a video on that the other day, and I've got to watch that because I want to see what she thinks about it. I do like Lacey Green. That's why I really promoted Lacey Green the other day, because I have all this shit that I think about, and Lacey Green is the person who says it on the internet, because I don't, because it doesn't really fit the game stuff. But this is a video where I thought I could just talk about bollocks for ages. Oh my god, we're coming up to 3 hours done. That's almost halfway. Is how I'm selling this to myself. 3/8 of the way. Right. I am Tijim. Just said my superpower is to Thai food at people. Okay. Moving swiftly on from here. Steam chat, which has calmed down quite nicely now. Right, they're all talking about Half-Life 3. Should we talk about Half-Life 3 and what I think is going on with Half-Life 3? Well, we know for a fact people are working on Half-Life 3. So that's a given. People are working on Half-Life 3. But I think it's got too big at the moment. Like, because the way Valve works, if you don't know this, is they don't actually have, like, we're working on this game now. They actually let them all divide up into groups and do what they want to do and stuff like that. So it's a bit freeform. It's a bit weird and interesting. As an experiment, I'm so glad that people are doing other ways of doing business. Like I said, I do like changing things up and seeing how things can be different. But I think Half-Life 3 is being worked on by maybe a small group of people. But they're a small group of people who have the entire internet going, don't fuck it up, in their head all the time. And I think it may have been restarted a few times. I think they may have got a feature creep in there. They've been trying to do too much with it and not really focusing on what they want it to be. And so it's going to... I think they may have restarted the production of it a few times. I think that's where it's going. It doesn't really matter. They will release the damn thing. They're midway through a story, and I think Valve have the... I don't know. Maybe, I just think about it now, Valve are the sort of people who would just bail on the story halfway through. That's just... They're very different compared to everyone else, I suppose. I do like the jump here between child stealing skin off of children to Valve. That's the new Steam thing. Wait! 10:30. There we go. Hang on. Celebratory drink of delicious water. There's no longer cold. It's quite warm now. It's been at the fridge for 3 hours. Yeah. Groovy. Oh no, I started 11:31. Hasn't been an hour yet. I've gained a minute. I've still been technically playing it for that time. It matters not. I'm going to have a jelly bean, and then I'll talk about Valve some more. This one is a lightish yellow. Let's go for this one. Oh, that's strange. Ooh. I was very sure it was another lemon one. I was like, oh, that didn't look like the other lemon one. Now I'm pretty sure it's like peach yogurt. Is what it tastes like. I think so. Oh, I fancy a yogurt. I haven't had a yogurt for ages. Yeah, tastes like a peach yogurt. Sorry. This is the worst video. Plan of worst video. No. This is groovy. Let's have a check on the Twitter. What's somebody saying? Michael, there we go. Michael Morozova. Oh Christ, I do apologise for my pronunciation of some of these words. This is great. This has fucking 3 O's in it. Morozov. Is that a surname? That's a fantastic surname. That's the tweet of, oh wow, you're actually doing this. I thought it was just a joke. No, I am actually doing this. But my life is just a joke. Yeah, hang on. I need to eat now. Oh, blimey. Yes. The, what was I saying? I was saying something. What's talking about? Oh my god, it's gone. Oh, Half-Life 3, yeah. No, I think Valve are working on Half-Life 3, just a small group of them. But not really. I wouldn't put it past Valve to just announce it on the day it comes out. I really wouldn't put it past Valve to just have Half-Life 3 appears on the Steam store one day. Because that just sounds like, you know, what they do. It sounds like such a Valve thing, that does. It's just, yeah, we're fucking done now. That's just it. There it is. Enjoy. Play. It's fun. But yeah, so, I don't know. We know they're working on Left 4 Dead 3 as well. We know they're working on the new Source engine. I mean, they're building a new engine from scratch, so it's going to be a bit of a wait. Yeah. I assume they'll make something in the new engine before they go on to Half-Life 3, which, again, supports the they've restarted it a few times sort of argument. But, we'll get it one day. I'm not really fussed. I don't really care, to be honest. I really do care for Left 4 Dead 3, though. I think that's going to be good fun. Left 4 Dead is one of the best action games I've ever played. I do like the randomization. And I prefer Left 4 Dead 2. Everybody should, because most of Left 4 Dead 1's been poured into it now. But I think that's absolutely super. My camera... Sorry, I used to call it a camera. My light just... Oh, no. Sorry. My mic flashed because I peeked when I rolled down. It went boom. That'll go. Oh, God. Right. How long have we been doing this for? 3 hours now? 3 hours and 3 minutes? What haven't I spoken about? I've talked about everything. How many people have I offended? All of them. Okay. Let's stop talking about things like baby mutilation and talk about light, happy things. Let's go to the Steam chat. Okay, what are they talking about now? Turkleton? Someone says Turkleton, which is the surname of Turk. No, it's not. Shit, what was Turk's surname? That's what Dr. Kelso called it. It's Scrubs. You haven't ever seen Scrubs. Scrubs is one of the best TV shows ever made. You should totally watch it. There was a character called Turk something. Oh my god, I don't know Turk's name. That's bad. John Dorian, Carla Espinosa, Elliot Reed, Turk. Turkelson. It's not Turkelson because that's what fucking Dr. Kelso calls him. Oh my god, why do I suck so much? Turk. What's his name? Turk. I love how memory works. Like, I don't know this, but soon I will. What the fuck is that? That's so weird. So random. I've got a slow look up. That's what I've got. Turk. What's Turk's surname? Oh my god. That's bad. I've seen every episode so many times. Turk. I can't remember. Anyway, if you've never seen Scrubs, you totally have to watch Scrubs. A lot of how I started my YouTube channel, I got from an episode of Scrubs. There's an episode of Scrubs with one of my favourite actors ever, Michael J. Fox, in it. And he plays as a surgeon with OCD. So he's a fantastic surgeon because he's got OCD, he learned absolutely everything. So he dedicated his entire life to to learning all his books and stuff, because with OCD he read everything several times, so he learned it all, and he's just the greatest surgeon. And he does all the stitches so many times that he just does it in like seconds. And his comment was, the whole episode was basically, if you dedicate your life to something, you'll be the best at it, and it'll work for you, but some people don't want to dedicate their life to it. And I sort of took from that episode that if I edited a video every single day, which took so much time and hospitalized me several times, no one could compete, because there is nowhere to go. was the point. If you can't compete, if you don't leave them any room. So that's what I did to start my YouTube channel off. Because I saw that, I was like, oh no, maybe I will try that. And it worked. Everything about that worked, including the hospitalization. But yeah, that's an episode that really stuck with me as something I took on. Not as probably I should have done, which was I should have gone, oh, I want family and things, but you know, whatever. It's that's would be my advice for anybody who wants to start making YouTube videos, is prepare to kill yourself in the name of entertainment for people who after a few years, you're not entirely sure if they deserve it or not. That's the sort of it. I mean, they do, but it's just the noisy ones don't. I'm so sorry. It's just constant offence. But it's true. I really, when I first started YouTube, killed myself. I would sleep only like 4 hours after working like 25, 26 hour days. Like I organised my calendar around a 26-hour day. So I would be working for 26 hours, sleep for 4, get up, work for 26 hours just to edit the videos in time. Because edit videos take so much. So when people are like, oh, you don't edit as much as you used to. Yes, because I don't want to die. That's generally where I'm at with that. I don't particularly want to die anymore. I am I'm done dying. That's what you need to take away from this. I'm done dying. Yes. I said so much. I want someone to make a supercut of me just going in this video, and I bet it will be at least 10 minutes long. Let's have a look at telepath. Someone just said the word telepath. Did I say that? That's the people who can read minds, isn't it? In the Steam chat. I don't know. Who lives in England these days, though? Says someone in the Steam chat. No, yeah, the Steam chat wasn't as good for questions and topics and things as I thought it would be. It's now just a bit interesting. Yeah. Okay. Absolutely nothing there. Right, what's in the Twitter? Twitter. Apparently some people are streaming a radio station now. What? People are streaming a radio station and taking requests from the Steam group. Oh, God. That's going to be fun. And no one is saying any comments in the Twitter feed. And I'm all by myself. Everybody's talking about the radio thing and talking to each other. Oh, that's... I have nothing to amuse you with apart from the spinning pine thing. Which way is that spinning to you? I cannot work out which way it's spinning because of the way it's shaped. Is that like going right? And then it's going right again? Or is it going left? Can you flip it in your head? If you stare at it for long enough, you'll be able to flip it. So that's going left for me and now right for me. That's going right for me. That's going left for me. Oh, that's weird. It's weird. Stupid optical illusions. I do like optical illusions. I spent a lot of time looking at them. They're good fun. I don't get the oh no, I've just very recently said that. I don't get those ones you have to stare at. Never been able to do those. They're just so... How do you stare at those things for that long? It's just... And then you have to look through them or something? I don't fucking know. Let's eat a jelly bean to entertain myself, and also because my stomach is going... what colour should we have? Guess the colour. Come on, in the comments. Oh, you're not listening. They're all really kind of the same colour now. So we're going to go for this light pink with red flecks. That's what it's called. Light pink, red flecks. It is... Yeah. Oh! What is that? Alright, most entertaining bit of footage in the world there. Yeah, that is not a flavour I know. Parsley? I think it might be sour parsley. That's what I managed to get away from that one. Oh, that's disgusting, but I feel less hungry. Yay! Oh, I gotta stretch because my arms are going numb. Oh, this is so shit. It's probably because normally I'm like edited and like on top comedic form, and I was for like the first 10 minutes of this, and then I'm just gonna sit here and chew. Oh shit, got steer. Stop annoying people. Just steer. My index finger on my right hand has completely gone. Just from pressing this thing down, it has died completely. So I'm now pressing it down with the my baby finger on its side. So I'm just sort of like karate chopping my keyboard permanently. Just sort of staying there. At some point I might just pull it back and slice and then quit. But that's only if I crash. Hang on, I need to chuck away... Oops, daisies. I'm going to chuck away my post-it that says 9:30, because I took it off and then forgot it was over there and I've written down something else. 11:31 is when this episode ends. Oh, good God above. Oh, it started to slow down, guys. It was doing so well. It felt so good for the first episode, and now just a bit of a blah. Any topics? People? P-things. Oh, people are asking about my Doctor Who script. Yeah, I'm writing Doctor Who scripts. Loads of them. And lots of scripts, because I'm a writer. That's what I do, really. That's what I was going to do. I've written many scripts. What should I say about them? Because I don't want to spoil them. Well, oh my god, I've swallowed the bug. My plan is to release them sort of... I kind of want to release them when a Doctor Who series starts. So maybe with Peter Capaldi's first series. I don't know if I actually get around to finishing them by then. But I want to release one a week, so actually release it like it was episodes of Doctor Who. And just have these sort of... They're complete fan fiction, of course. Because I don't run Doctor Who. So, yet. But they are Doctor Who scripts. They're very much Doctor Who scripts. And they're very good. I mean, I'm not just writing out wank like, oh, then he had sex with someone else. No, it is proper... New Doctor, brand new companion, some other brand new stuff, and it's gonna get a bit interesting. I'm changing the formula up a bit. I'm gonna throw the Doctor in a new universe, is my plan, because I want the Doctor to be... I'm switching up the Doctor companion thing, which is the companion comes in and goes, look, let me... the companion comes in, the Doctor goes, look, I will show you the universe, and then does. And then I want to switch that up, so I want the companion to look after the Doctor a little bit, just to see what it's like, to sort of mix it up and stuff. So that's where I'm really going with that. But I've planned out 13 episodes, with some interesting stuff in there. But I don't really want to say much more about it. I have been making some games in Unity, just sort of playing with that. That's the other thing I've been doing. I just don't have a lot of time to do any of this stuff. Life is a bit busy. Although it should calm down now, for reasons I don't know if I can say by Monday. Unless I check my phone very quickly. Hang on a second. No, I don't have anything on there. Whoops, daisies, don't crash. Whoa, I normally throw my phone away so it doesn't make the camera go like it was some sort of robotic soldier. Yeah, I am hiring someone to be my PA. That's the thing that's happened. She is an old friend. And I'm kind of... It would be the best thing to ever happen to me, because then I won't have to deal with any of the business shit and I can just get down to videos. So I will probably start editing a few more videos and stuff. But it means I'll have a lot more time to me as well. Shit, started steering the wrong direction, man, went dead. But that's sort of good. I have given an offer away. So if that has been... Hopefully by Monday I'll have sorted that out and that will be a yes. And then I can start... fuck it, I don't plan anything. Maybe my PA should be able to do stuff. Actually, technically an EA, because it's an executive assistant, because I'm an executive of a business. Blah, 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 boring. Basically, just someone who did the business shit for me, who's very intelligent. Unlike me! That's a workplace intelligence. I have, like, thinky intelligence, but I don't have real-world intelligence. It's just something I completely lack. So it's good to get somebody else in to deal with that shit. I honestly should have done it ages ago, but I couldn't afford it. And now the views have got high enough for me to be able to afford that. So, and, like, Dad Cube's doing really well. And he's... Now I've taught him how to edit. Like, fucking, I've never seen someone pick up something that fast. Like, I'm so shocked. Like, I guess I really expected teaching my dad to edit to be, like, really fucking time-consuming and take absolutely forever. But in, like, under 3 months, he's already completely cracked it. Like, the only downside is that I don't really organise my time well enough to give him a lot of time to edit. So that's the downside that we have here. But no, I'm so fucking chuffed with how well that's all going. So, yeah, I mean, I should now get a fair bit more time. Some of it I'll take for myself, some of it I'll put back into making better videos, because that's really what I want to do. We're launching Nerd³ Phase 2 very soon, which is, do I want to talk about all this stuff? I think I should. It's fucking buried in this video, I mean, no one's ever going to listen to this, but there's, sort of Ashens and VidCon in their weird ways combined to really make me want to start pushing the Phase 2, which is to make the movies that I release on YouTube, so we make a profit some way else on them. Not really profit, I don't want to make a profit. Any profits we make will go back into movies, but I want to make movies that at least break even, that we can release for free, so you can watch it for free. and then maybe if you liked it, you can buy a DVD or something, or maybe we'll try something like Subbable, that new website that the Vlog Brothers just had, where you can sort of pay to subscribe. But it's sort of, we still do it on YouTube, we'll still release it for free, but you can pay just to help fund the project along. I don't like the idea of Kickstarters and stuff. I kind of want it to be a bit looser so we can sort of mess around with it and do a fair few little things. So that sort of stuff we're going to be trying to go for. But I'm not doing fucking hardly any of that stuff. That's all what he's going to be running that. I'm going to be taking over the IRL channel, so that will become a lot more focused on me. Because at the moment I don't fucking do anything on there. So I will be doing all of that on there. So that's what we're really going with that. The only thing I will be doing with that is writing the scripts, and I already write scripts, so there's absolutely no water off my back. Speaking of water, I'm going to have a drink quickly. It's actually vodka. It's not. Now. Oh god, the amount I've drunk, I'd be fucking out of it by now. Oh, because you can't drink and drive, can you? So, yeah. What else was there? Yeah, so that's where we're going to sort of get things going on with a little bit more business-minded. I mean, because I've sort of been treating this as a hobby for as long as I could, just so I could keep my love of games and things. But I think there's ways I can let it become a business without it completely screwing me over. One way is I'm moving country to get better internet. That is vitally important. London has the worst internet in the world. Like, I have less than a megabyte upload speed, and I live in the centre of London. Because I assumed living in the centre of London meant you would get good internet, but no, you have fucking no internet options up here. No fibre at all. How fucked up is that? So I'm going to be going to one of the cold places where the internet is fucking free and wonderful. Well, not free, but huge and fast. Like, there's seriously internet in, like, Finland and somewhere else where it's, like, 100 megabytes a second is, like, the norm. Oh, just upload speed of that. I mean, the things that would change is that I'd then be able to go back to doing 1080p uploads, because rendering is no time at all with this computer. But getting the uploads done, fucking, that's where a lot of my time goes, is just sitting and waiting for them to be done. Because if they fuck up recordings as well at the same time. So it's always good to try and do them separately. So I tend to do them while I sleep nowadays, when I'm a video ahead of myself. But it's like, because if I'm like, I can't wake up and go, oh, what am I going to do today? I have to wake up and go, oh, what am I doing tomorrow? I have to plan that far ahead just simply to deal with the upload speeds, which is just a bitch. It's such a bitch to deal with, and I shouldn't have to bother with it. So I'm going to be moving quite soon, in fact, which is interesting. Yes. What else are we talking about? What else are we going on? Should we check, see if anybody's asking things on Twitter? People are all talking to each other. Whoops. Oh, crap. Right, okay. Oh my god. Everybody's just talking to each other. Let's try Steam! Well, okay. Everyone's failed me today right now. I was like, you should be able to just give me questions and topics and things, and no one's given me anything. It is only 8 o'clock in the morning UK time. It's coming up to 8 o'clock in the morning UK time, so we're still pretty groovy. I'll be fine. I'll just sit here and melt. Oh, faster. Oh, faster. Anybody want to do anything? There we go. There's a question from Richard Page. How many 8s are there in potato? I don't know. I've never counted 8 potatoes. Well, if you have 8 potatoes. Well, technically, there's like an 1/8 of an 8 in... No, hang on. If you have 1 potato, yeah, that's an 8. There is an 1/8 of 8 in 1 potato. Does that make sense? Yeah. There's 1/8 of 8 in a potato, which is 1. 1/8 of 8 is 1. That's 1 potato. Boom. There you go. Richard Page helped you with your homework. I do like getting questions and then just asking, just slightly, just facetiously. Another word that I only use because I heard it on TV. It was Doctor Who, actually. Doctor Who taught me so much. So yeah, I will be becoming more of a script. I'll also be editing the movies, things that we do, because I am the world's fastest editor now. It's true. Originally I would take about maybe 22 hours or so, like huge hours to edit one video, like an edited one, and now I can get them done in about 8. Like, it's just, I mean, because I've installed loads of little tips and tricks, like all my, because like I've watched who was talking about it? I think it was In the Littlewood was talking about how he does Premiere Pro, and like how he has like someone he was talking to, I can't remember, but they only have like 2 shortcuts they use, and I use like hang on, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, loads. I use loads of shortcuts, but it's all like I've set it up to be a bit like a first-person shooter, so I base everything around WSAD. So everything is based around there, so I play it like it's a game, and that's how I edit, so I do it really fast that way, so yeah. I need a better mouse. I'm sort of... Because I fell in love with this Razer keyboard, this mechanical, I think it's the Black Widow Ultimate or something. I love this keyboard, it's amazing. But the mouse just seems a little off. Like, it doesn't have that smoothness of that Logitech one that absolutely everybody has, because it's the greatest mouse ever. It's quite weird. I should get a new mouse at some point. Because it just seems to... I don't know. I can't explain it really, but it's just slightly off on the slow speeds. I mean, I changed all of its specs, so it runs, like, really well. I turned off all the... Because it came default with fucking mouse acceleration. Who the fuck wants that? And mouse smoothness and stuff. Ugh. For those of you who don't know, like, if you move the mouse... mouse smoothness and acceleration just mean that, like, if the faster you move it, the further it goes. Stuff. I like being very precise with my mouse, so I turn all that stuff off. Hey, we just clocked over to 60 miles, 260. So we've done 60 miles so far in this video. That means we've got another 30 miles left to go if we do it in 90s. 30 miles left to go. And it's at 10:50. I think, actually, yeah, all the numbers are going to be quite nice to me here. Unless it doesn't end. I actually have no idea what the end looks like. I've never seen this end. So you might have to stop at a bus stop. Oh, maybe those things have been going past have been bus stops. They've got, like, the stop logo with bus. No. Because you can't stop, then it breaks. I assume you don't have to stop. I will just plow through. I wonder if I actually get a sign that says welcome to Vegas. No, it's supposed to be the worst video game ever. There should be no celebration. It should just end and you get a point. That's what it should be. I don't know. I have no idea. 5.6 gigabytes recorded so far, which is pretty up to what... Yeah, no, okay. So I was worried that was going to cock up, but it didn't. Two people saying that I've completed 4 hours. No, I delayed myself. I delayed the start a little bit because I didn't lose my... I didn't have my memory cards out because I'm just switching memory cards out. Not doing anything else with it, so it's going to sort it out a bit. I don't know. Let's have a look about people asking about superpowers again. Ah, you people have questions. Someone says, howdy back from Australia. From Elite Ash _11. I think he's talking to somebody else. But yes, Australia, hello. I've been to Australia once when I was tiny. And it's my first ever memory was in Australia. Like, my earliest memory is like being in severe pain while running around a swimming pool as a child in Australia. That is like how painful like the heat of Australia is. It was enough to awaken my mind. Literally turned on my brain. That's how warm Australia is. It just baked me into the point where I gained consciousness. Oh, it's fantastic. I love, it's like, I creeped myself out the other day because I was thinking about sleeping, which is never really a great topic for me, but I was thinking about, like, why does sleeping, like, you feel like you've slept for half an hour, but it's been, like, 8. Why is that? What happens there? And, like, I came up with the solution that, like, you just forget you exist. Like, your brain just forgets you exist for that time. You don't need to store memories or anything, so you forget you exist and stuff. And then it just started to freak me out that I forget, my brain forgets I exist. I'm like, what? What if you forget to keep the heart beating and stuff? Oh my god. Yeah, my brain is... It's like, I say my brain is creeping me out. My brain is the one telling you this. Oh, big stomach gurgle. Oh, good grief. I hope my friend isn't picking that up. Yeah, it's like the... what's his name? Who's the guy that does the joke? Oh, I can see his now. Emo Phillips. Emo Phillips has the joke of... I used to think the brain was the most... the most superb, interesting bit of the human body. And then I realised he was telling me that. But it's true. It's like you can't... Like, the brain named itself. That fucking... That's just amazing. Like, seriously, that's the sort of shit that's just like... That's why I'm a scientist. It's like, oh, the brain named itself, did it? Oh, my computer's warming up a little bit. The CPU's still fine, but the graphics cards appear to be pushing it. Oh, yeah, because this graphics fucking fidelity over here. This is fucking an 8.0 on IGN scale, this stuff. Oh, okay. I've been talking I cannot remember a single thing I've been talking about this whole time. It's just bollocks, talk bollocks. That's really... I really wanted to do an exercise of can I talk for 8 hours. I mean, like, I've been so nervous about this video. Like, seriously nervous. Like, I'm like, what if it fucks up? What if it goes wrong? So I don't really sort of know. Jacob Boucher, I think that's how you pronounce your name, says, please don't do it. I beg of you. I want you alive for other videos. I'll be fine. A lot of people are now asking me, am I there yet? No. What's been going on? Lots of support, which is nice, but not a lot to talk about, which makes the video harder. You bastards, you're smothering me. If you care, I'm currently using 8% of my CPU. That's fun. It does so much RAM I'm using. Not at all. It doesn't know how many volts I'm using. I love how tiny the volts are on this computer. I do love this machine. It's so beautiful. It's so smooth. It's like my dream was to get a computer this good. Now I fucking got it. I'm like, yeah, and then I abuse it by making it render out stuff every single day. So again, right, I should eat another jelly bean because I'm fucking starving, and jelly beans are my source of nutrients. Here we have a slightly darker green one. No flex, just standard straight dark green. Here we go. Nom 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 nom. Oh! Oh my god. Oh, it tastes like blended feet. Ugh. Oh, it's quite nice actually. The initial taste there was like, oh, it's sour and cheese and socks. But now it's quite actually appley, I think. Yeah, it's like acidy apple. Like, imagine a toffee apple, but instead of toffee, it was just like acid. I've not actually drunk acid that I know of. So I don't really, I don't know. Yeah, that's quite gross. I don't like that one. True or false? Yeah, let's talk about my drug problem. I used to spend a lot of time in rehab. I'm lying, but total lie. No, I don't even fucking drink coffee. I mean, I'm that teetotal bastard. I don't drink alcohol or anything. The only time I've ever, like, I once overdosed on homeopathic medication. Like, there was a protest. I can't remember if it was like a number thing, but there was a protest, and so I did I overdosed on homeopathic sleeping pills. Like, I took an entire bottle of homeopathic sleeping pills in this protest, and I'm still here. So that's fine. I mean, it was like loads, and I had to crunch through loads of these things. It was like one of the big bottles and stuff, just to prove that homeopathic medicine is nothing more than a placebo. Placebos are great and strong and stuff, but you just might as well pay for a placebo instead of homeopathic stuff, which is awful. If you don't know what homeopathic medicine is, it's based around the idea that water has memory and that like cures like. So if you have, say, chickenpox, you get some of the chickenpox disease, you mix it in water, you then take, like, so you mix in 1 part chickenpox disease to 99 parts water, then you take one of those drops out and then put it in 99 parts of water, and then take one of those drops out, and you keep mixing up, and it's stronger the further you down goes. Like, the strongest stuff is like, they do that 36 times. Which is insane. It's like trying to find, like, if you were then looking for that molecule, I think it's the same, it's the equivalent of having the entire universe, having every atom in the universe having a universe inside it, and it being one of those atoms. I think it was like trying to find, it's just so there's no chance of you getting a single drop of that chickenpox thing in there at all. It's really just bollocks as medication. But like cures like is a stupid thing. Like, that's one of the stupidest things I've ever heard for a medication sort of thing. It's like saying, oh, the house is on fire, quick, bring the flamethrowers. It's just bollocks and guff. And it literally is bollocks and guff because I overdosed on stuff, and nothing wrong happened to me in the last 10 years. I assumed overdosing on pills would be more instant than like 5 or 6 years that it's been since I did that. But I don't know. That's maybe why I'm drowsy all the time. Permanently drowsy. But no, it's just essentially just was a bunch of water that they pushed into a sugar pill, which is bad. Yeah, so don't bother with it. It was like my nearest. I had a little fuck up with my. I can't remember. Well, some part of me broke or something. I dislocated something because I'm a clumsy fuckwit. But I had to go to like some A&E, and there's like an emergency medical thing like just down my road. And I was like, oh, thank fuck, I can just go to an emergency medical thing. It was like, oh no, we're a new age medicine. I mean, pack of thing. We're an alternate medicine. Fucking emergency clinic. I'm like, fucking alternate medicine. That's just not cricket. It's fuck it. No, go away with your face. So yeah, I had to go to a proper thing. Actually, no, because I ended up snapping it back myself, didn't I? Yeah, I do that quite a lot. I feel like fucking Snake in Metal Gear Solid 3 because like I dislocate my like elbow a fair few times a year, and I end up just going, oh fuck it, snap. I'm just clumsy, really. It's all like, I've never broken a bone yet, but I generally do dislocate everything 4 times a week. It's just bad. Right now, talking, my fingers are actually bleeding on the keyboard, just blood everywhere. I should have played this on a controller, thinking about it. That would have been a lot easier on my hands, especially on a mechanical keyboard. God, I'm in hands in pain. I'm going to now swap over hands, so my left hand is now controlling the right hand side of the keyboard, and vice versa. I know it's vice versa. People would be into the comments with a mistake. Right, what have we got going on here? Oh, people are asking silly questions that I like standard questions that I can give silly answers to, but silly questions that are just nonsensical are like, they're not that. It's like the 100 duck-sized horses or the 1 horse-sized duck or whatever it is thing that Reddit does. It's like, that's not really funny, guys. Ask something sensible, be original, the usual. Okay, let's park the car over there. What have we got? Someone asking me about why I hate ducks, but it went away on the Steam chat there. Is that? Yeah. I don't hate ducks. I loathe ducks. Ducks are all evil. They are all evil. Ducks are predators. They hunt children. There have been so many cases of children disappearing because a duck stole them. That is not even a lie. It is. But it's mostly not a lie. It's entirely a lie. But ducks are evil. I mean, duck cultists especially, they all worship the duck. I mean, it's just... You know, the only good thing, like, ducks are for is, like, cleaning out toilets. I mean, like, seriously, like, if you have a clean toilet, you use, like, toilet duck, don't you? That's the name of that stuff, because it's, like, the way the bottle's shaped. You pour that shit in. That just literally removes everything in the butt. Ducks are vicious. That is actually made from, like, blended down duck. Because duck blood is so acidic, it actually leaks through. Like, if a duck's ill, if a duck, like, loses the, like, its immune system, it just explodes because all the acid blood just wrenches through its own veins and stuff. That's true. Mum, most of it. Oops. No, ducks are evil. For many reasons. I mean, you watched the Gone Home video on Saturday, didn't you? Wait, hang on. When did that go up? I recorded it Friday. It's going up. See, I'm actually a few days ahead of myself. Like, for the first time ever, I'm actually a few days ahead of myself, which is lovely. But, it's kind of time-consuming to be that far ahead of myself and still think, oh, God, I'm not even halfway through this video yet. Now I'm 3 hours through, right? Yeah. Now I'm 3 hours through. Now it's the halfway mark. No, not 3 hours halfway through. Now it's the 3/8 mark. That one I was definitely going for and really looking forward to. Oh, fucking hell. It's Saturday today, just letting you know. It's a lovely Saturday. It's 8:24. I have a quick leg outside my curtains. Excuse me for a second. Cloudy as shit. Cloudy. Cloudy as shit. Oh, my curtains are fucking stuck as well. Fucking get back in there. Bastard curtains. And my chair squeaks. My chair squeaks like my last chair I had. Squeaks stupid amounts. Like, because whenever I would move inside, I'd be like... And this chair started to squeak a bit. You can sort of... I don't know if you can hear that. Just if I move on it. So I have to sit really still when I record normally. Which cranks my back. So I've not really stopped myself doing that this time. I've sort of gone with it. Ooh, everything's popping out of joints. But yeah, because like my chair, this chair started to go down. You know, like when chairs break and they're like hydraulics break. So they start sinking and you have to get like a new replacement. This one did it after 3 months. Like, because I slightly lean back when I work. So when I'm editing stuff, I slightly lean back on it just to sort of keep my spine there. But it's just... I hate that they break so much. Like, I've had to replace my chair so many times because they always break like this, or I've had to get a new part and the parts are expensive. So what I did was I bought loads of Jubilee clips. That's a plumber's term. Hose clips. They're sort of like metallic circles that have a screw on them that you wind up and they get tighter, is the point. But they're made of metal, so they're quite strong. Oh, fuck, sorry, I thought I'd driven off then. That was bad. Don't go too far over. So I've got loads of those, and I just put those around like the main shaft of the chair, like screwing them up really tight. So now the chair just can't go down because it's pushing against metal, and it seems to be holding quite well for now. So the chair is up. It means I can't like change the height of the chair, but it's only ever going to be here, so it doesn't need to have the height changed, which is quite good. So that was my cunning bodge fix of absolutely everything. Oh God, I am the king of bodge fixing. I really am. If something's broken, I will find a way to fix it in the most broken way possible. It's like my dad's old computer used to keep shorting out. It would just turn off randomly, and I thought it might be the motherboard touching the back panel, like maybe an errant bit of solder or something. It's just started to touch the back panel, which means that they would create a connection that would short out. So I just wedged a bit of card behind the motherboard, and I was just there going like, that's not going to burst into flames now, but keep an eye on it as you go, because that's not exactly the safest thing to do in the world. I am the king of bodge fixing. What else have I bodge fixed recently? It's mostly just like the table, the fucking table. It's a family thing. Bodge fixing is a family thing, and I love it. Like just having my extension table put there, which is done quite nicely. What else is bodge fixed in this house? A lot of shit, to be perfectly honest. When legs fall off of things or back snap or anything, just bodge fix it. Just, why not? I mean, it holds better than the other plans. Like, so for this chair, the hydraulics would slip and stuff and break and fall and stuff. But with these Jubilee clips, it's going to be, like, done for quite a while. Like, I mean, it's holding, like, just 3 Jubilee clips are currentthink holding the pressure, and then the rest are sort of just there just in case they start breaking. So I'll be able to, like, see when they join up if it's actually, like, lowering the chair at all. But, I think that's a split bodge fix. I mean, that's a better fix than the hydraulic thing, because you can't really buy a chair the same standard height anymore. Like, not one that rotates and goes back and has wheels and stuff, because that's good for moving around and things. Otherwise, your legs go dead. Like, yeah, fucking airport. When you're in the air travel, fucking 11 hours watching the bits of Iron Man 3 that didn't have plane crashes in them. Just in the tightest space possible. And I've got really long legs, is the thing that I've got. I look like fucking what's-her-face from America's Next Top Model. She's got these huge fucking legs. I look like... My legs are like the legs of a female basketball player. That's generally what I'm trying to say. Is that true? I don't know. But it's wider, essentially wider. So I've got this huge legs. So I'm like, when I sit like with like right back in the seat, my knees are like pushing an inch into the person in front of me, and it's just the most uncomfortable thing to try and sit in a fucking chair like that. Because I'm 9 foot tall. That's not true. I'm like average height. What's that? Average? No, I'm a little bit above average height. But it's sort of... I've got like a short body, but like long legs. So I can run really fast. I used to win medals for running. That's generally what I used to do. I used to be able to win medals for running, and now I just win medals for running my mouth. Oh, hang on, no! Sorry, I just seen the clock. I was like, oh, 11, that's been 3 hours. Actually, it's been 3.5, because we were going at 31 is when this video ends. Oh my god, we're getting to the end of this video! Yeah! I've got to get some food. My plan, I think, is I'm going to run and get a pizza very, very, very quickly. No, I can't do that, can I? It's all break it. The plan is to do this in 8 hours, so... Well, actually, I don't know how long it took, so I've actually planned out 9 or 10 hours for it. But, we'll see. I don't know, I might be able to just scoff something very quickly in the fridge while I'm... the SD disc is registering. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and eat some leftovers from yesterday. What was yesterday's food? Oh, it was my, Oh, no, it wasn't that. What was... Oh, it was curry. I made a korma. Yeah, it was a korma. Sorry, there's been information you just don't know there, but you shouldn't need to know. In fact, fuck it, 90% of what I've said today is information you just don't really care about. But that's cool. I think I'm making it so far. Halfway point. Is this going well? Yeah, no, I do a nice korma. I cheat with kormas. Like, whenever I'm doing curry is like my lazy meal, so I just get like a jar of like sauce and then some like pork. Because it's supposed to be chicken, but I like pork in my korma. I don't know why I'm a freak. But bit of pork and then just some rice. It's a 2-minute meal. It's 20 minutes, 25, 30 minute meal. It's fine. It takes about 20 minutes to cook, which is lovely. It's a quick meal, really. Because a lot of meals take a lot of time. I mean, yeah, there are some things I don't like. Because as much as I like food, I don't like eating out of restaurants. Eating out of restaurants is a living hell. It is. It's just like, somebody else has made the food, but that's my favourite bit, is experimenting and the making and stuff. It's sort of like, it's like marrying someone and then, you know, somebody else, you get her just for the honeymoon, and then that's it. You just go and get the end bit, and then they get all the relationship. That's not what it's like at all. But it's true. And, I don't like eating out of restaurants. I just loathe every second of it. It's because they always give it like small portions. It's more of a taste. That's what they for. It's like small portions for the taste and stuff. But I like being full when I'm finished eating, as well as a nice taste. So I try and go for that balance, which is why I'm not some sort of celebrity chef boss. Which is why I'm making a giant tortilla lasagna tonight. So I've got this sort of what was it? Oh my god, my brain's gone because I'm thinking about that. Tortilla lasagna. Oh, it's so good. Like when you reheat it, because I can't eat it all in one go. You have to reheat it later. When you reheat it, the tortillas like slightly melt. Like very slightly melt, but they almost get like the consistency of cooked pasta, which is really weird. So like the first one's a bit bready and the second one's a bit more pasta-y. It's one of those little cooking things. I don't know, shut up. None of you cook. No one cooks anymore. Actually, when I went to university, I was in catered accommodation because I couldn't get a place in the non-catered accommodation because I fucked on A-levels, etc., blah. So I didn't get my first choice. So I got catered accommodation, and I went like 3 or 4 times. And I was like, oh, no, I don't want any of this. No, thank you. In fact, I went to the breakfast there on the very, very, very last day. The first time I went breakfast, because I didn't fucking get up. Screw that. Was on the very, very, very last day. And, like, the woman who was, like, saying goodbye to everyone and was being really emotional, who did the breakfast, saw me and was like, who the fuck are you? I had to get my ID out. I was like, no, I do go here. She's like, when did you start? First thing, why haven't you had any breakfasts? Because I tried the dinners. But yeah, then I had a sausage. Sausages are amazing. Did I just hear a noise, or was that my mouth? I can't quite tell. It sounded like a squish noise. I couldn't tell if it was my mouth or in the game. I may have run over a badger when I wasn't looking. Do you have badgers in the deserts? I don't know. God, this game's boring. It's... okay, I'm now 3 hours into this. I've now played this game for longer than I played Gone Home. I have now played this game for longer than I've played Payday 2. I've played this game for longer than I've played pretty much any Bethesda game, and I am bored. Oh, God, it's crushing. So crushingly dull. It's summer in the city today. I'm not going. Just remembered that. Oh, that's why I can hear people moving around. Yeah, no, summer in the city today. If you went, I wasn't there. I do apologise. I'm done with public appearances for a while. I didn't enjoy VidCon, really. I mean, like, the first group of people that I met up with... Oh, sorry, this first group was a bit screamy. Then there was the second group with people like Gray and the two Bs, Holly and Cameron, and people that I genuinely remember, and Adam, and, you know, and the guy who worked for Dave Inc. And people I actually will remember, and that was a good conversation. That was quite nice, and that was quite... Yeah, that was what I wanted it to sort of be, and then it just descended to screaming again. So I sort of bailed on it and stuff. I don't really like public appearances. I know, it's kind of weird and dickish, but... I have an idea for public appearances that I'm going to be doing soonish, maybe quite a while away. I like the idea that I only publicly appear at things that help other people. So like charity events, or I gather group, excuse me, get together a group of procrastinators and go and help out at some sort of food kitchen or something, or, you know, that sort of stuff. That's when I'll do my public appearances, to try and help people out. Because fuck it, I've got sort of... I hate using the word, but I have fame and popularity now. Let's fucking use it for good, you know? Oh, there's a bus stop! Oh god, I'm dying! Excuse me. Look, a bus stop. Oh, that's exciting, guys. I'm glad you were there for that for me. Yeah, so that's why I kind of want to... Because I see a lot of people sort of just milking it more than anything, and just being like fucking rock stars, and... Yeah, you upload a fucking vlog a week, and you don't edit it. I mean... you put in no fucking effort, like, at all. Why the fuck are you so popular? I hate you, die. But yeah, so I sorry. VidCon sort of annoyed me, because VidCon was very vlog heavy. Like, it was almost to the point where I didn't feel welcome being a gamer, which was really quite... I wasn't expecting that. It was always like, sort of, oh, what do you do? Oh, I do gaming videos. Because everyone sort of has the idea that a Let's Play is just someone who chats over a game for 8 hours non-stop and is incredibly boring. In fact, no, most people do stop. I would actually love to do this again when I hit 2 million, just do a standard Let's Play of just lots of... And... You know, the sort of usual... I remember the first thing someone did when I watched a Let's Play was burp. And I was just like, what? I have no tolerance for burping. And then they were quite funny. But it was just sort of like, it's kind of, okay. But yeah, I wasn't really welcomed, really. I don't know. It just maybe just me feeling that. It kind of felt like the YouTube community was like, oh, no, you're not allowed. But there's someone did it, one of the talks was like, oh yeah, they just steal copyrighted material and don't add anything of worth to it. And I was like, okay. Ask that to Thomas Was Alone's Mike Bithell, and he'll let you know that I helped. That's what I like. I like using the videos to help promote. See, that's the thing, is because I've got this sort of, I fucking hate fame and shit like that, so now I've got it, I'm like, I've got to use this for good. I kind of, so I really want to promote, like, good indie games and stuff. I really want to, that's why I'm starting, that's why I really want to get a fucking PA, just so I've got someone to deal with all that stuff and actually get the proper, just game codes or links to me, without me needing to go through the hundreds of spam emails and stuff I get a day. Because I literally get almost 1,000 emails a day now. Some of them are games, some of them are not. It's just too much to go through to try and find the stuff. But I really want to start promoting a lot more indies, and use like the AAAs for the challenges is what I sort of want to push. So I really can promote. So I can use my channel for good of promoting great gaming and sort of sell people on games and stuff. That's really what I want to do with that. And then I kind of want to use my public stuff for charity work and things. I think that's fair. Is that fair? I don't know. A lot of people got really kind of pissed off. I kind of dropped out of Summer in the City. At VidCon, because I didn't go to the last day, I went to Disneyland instead. And I do apologise. I mean, if you came all that way, I doubt anybody actually came all the way from London to America to meet me, because that would be silly. But if you want to meet me from now on, there's a chance you're going to have to do some work and help some people who are less fortunate than us. That's sort of what I'm going to do with this. I hope everybody's okay with that. I think that's a groovy thing. Yeah? Groovy thing? Everybody? No. Let's go to Twitter, shall we? Or no. Let's go to the Steam group and see what's happening in the Steam group. 73 people left. Lots of people saying, have I gone or have I left? I'm reading this. He's probably reading this chat thinking, damn, that 21 guy is insane. I'm not thinking that. I'm just reading that. That's from 21% Cooler. God, I like to be 21% cooler right now. It's fucking warm in here. Right. Now, everybody's just now saying if I'm here or not. I'm here. I am here. What else is going on? Twitter. I wonder if you can hear me, because this is now like a stereo thing. It's got like it's really weird. It's got like 2 mics in it that point in opposite directions. So it's quite cool little thing. A few people talking about stuff. Oh, I just saw someone talk about. Sorry, that caught out my eye. Someone's talking about Ashens, and if I like. Oh fuck, it's gone. That chat is moving fast. If I liked Ashens and the Questions Game Child, I thought Ashens and the Questions Game Child was absolutely superb. Really, just as even if you ignore just the budget and stuff, it is a superb film. Fantastically well written, just really funny, genuinely very solid and funny. And the best thing about it was, because of it, I found Knighthood and Decoy, who are on the Multiverse, the same channel as that. They do sketches on there every week, and by God, they're hilarious. Oh my God, some of the funniest YouTube comedy I've ever seen. Really solid. I really love that channel as well now. So that's good. I got more thing. I watched a movie and then got I watched 42 episodes of this on yesterday in a playlist. Oh, that was good fun. Upload times. Right, let's go to Twitter for maybe one final question for this bit, and then we are halfway through. How about that? If you could make an indie game with an endless budget, what would the awesome story be? From Oscar Person. Spelled with a K. Is that Oscar? See, unlimited budget instantly makes me want to go like big scale and stuff and things. But honestly, all the like indie game ideas that I have don't have stories. I know it's so broken of me, but I'm a writer, not a game developer, and any games I kind of want to develop, I really just kind of want to just make awesome games instead of story-based games. I'm broken. It's weird. What should we talk about the ideas that I've got? Some of you have probably seen the film Cloverfield. It's like Godzilla, but with instead of it being, oh my God, we have to kill Godzilla, it's about like the normal people on the street midway through a Godzilla attack. And it wasn't perfect, it wasn't great. It's one of my favourite films, but it's got a lot wrong with it and stuff. But it's a solo film. I recommend you watch it because it's very different. You don't follow the heroes of who saved the day. You follow just some people put up in the ship, which is really great. I mean, that's very much an indie sort of thing. Is you don't follow the president going launch the nuke. You follow the people who are running around, scampering around, who get smushed by Godzilla 5 minutes in. You know, they're the interesting people. I really would love to make a game like that. So you set it in an open world city, a big open world city sort of thing, and have a monster. It would be sort of like a permadeath-esque thing where you can fashion weapons and things to go around, whatever. But you have a big monster who's roaming around the city and knocking everything over. So you need a bit of a destruction engine, which is why we need the unlimited budget for this one. But he's randomly generated as to where he goes. So you have to sort of try and survive and get out of the city, but like different bridges are locked down different times. Like, so you sort of say in Manhattan style, so just an island, but you cut it off completely, so it's just an island with bridges off the side. You can't go in the water or anything for reasons that I'll set up later. Maybe the thing drops some little monsters in the water, I don't know. So you can only go across the bridges, but the bridges are randomly dropped out, so you have to sort of make your way around this big city by car or walking or going through any of the buildings, because I want all the buildings to be open. And you've just got to sort of try and survive. You can do it on a very low graphics, but it just needs a bit of detailing on that sort of thing. So you've got to try and survive this giant monster attack, because I think that's absolutely brilliant. You just hear, you're in a building just scampering around for supplies and stuff, and there'll be some people that are hostile for you, and there's some people that won't, and you'll need to try and find the information as to what bridges are shut down this time, what aren't, which ways are open, where you could possibly go, that sort of stuff. But you know, you're just in a big sort of, in a building, you just hear like the rumbles of the monster getting closer and stuff, and then the building gets knocked over. That could kill you, that might not, you might survive it or something, and you've got to just try and survive a giant monster attack. That's fucking never tell. I mean, you could tell a story in sort of the FTL way of, you know, you meet people and they'll say stuff, but it's all open world and you just do whatever you want. I'm a fan of freeform gaming, like with the challenges. The sort of thing I do with the challenges is that you have this big freeform ideas. If anybody wants to make this Godzilla Moshi game, fucking send that shit to me. I will play the shit out of a game like that. I mean, you can do it really basic graphics as well. Because I don't want to make it a horror game. I want to make it sort of tense. Because I don't like horror games at all. I don't like sort of the... I don't like little monsters like head crab things running around you have to beat off and stuff. I like the idea that the only thing you use the weapons on is other people that are hostile towards you, and you have to sort of judge. A bit Daisy-esque, maybe, but with AI people. So it's a very complicated game, and I don't see anybody... It's big budget, that one. But I really like that idea of this sort of just being that little guy who just got to try and get out. And that's all you need to do is get out. You don't have to save the day. You don't have to slay the monster. There'll be no way to kill the monster. You can maybe distract it and stuff, but I really like that. I think that's a fun idea. Maybe multiplayer, a multiplayer version where you have to, you all start in random places and you just got to wander around. There's no communication between you, so you've got to sort of like communication out on your own side or whatever. Or maybe you get a phone. You can find a phone and then dial your friends up or something. Maybe that would be fun. Maybe. I don't know. That's a game that I'm very excited for. And if I ever get budget, because I want to kind of invest my YouTube money, which isn't a lot. I mean, now I've got 4 people think there's a little bit there, but I want to invest that into movies. Like, really want to invest that into movie stuff. But if the movies ever take off and they ever start getting big or something, I'll start investing it into games, and I might start up some like game fund or something. I kind of want to promote indie games and things. But yeah, so I don't like money. I don't like rich. I don't like things. I like my computer and my shitty desk and my tiny bedroom and a good internet connection, and then sort of like everything else I don't freaking need. I don't need a huge telly or anything like that. I just kind of want to make awesome stuff for free, like really for free. That's sort of how I want to push things in this world. Because I do my videos for free. I mean, 60% of people take advantage of that and ad block or remove or don't watch it on something that has ads or something, and so I don't get paid. For 60% of the people who watch me, I don't get paid for. And then YouTube take 45% of that, and then Machinima take their cut for the licenses and stuff. So I mean, I get like hardly anything that the channel actually makes, because the channel does generate millions in revenue. I mean, this channel, or about $1 million this channel makes. I mean, and I get fucking nothing of that. I mean, because you lose the 60% off. That's how much it would generate if all the views got done paid for, but it doesn't. And then sort of that gets cut off, and then that gets cut off, and then they take their cut, and it all sort of then boils down and generates. I think actually, is it $1 million? It might be $1 million over like. That's over years, by the way. It's a $1 million channel, but I think it's over a 5-year period and stuff. So it's going all right. I mean, I can survive on it, and I'm quite comfortably, in fact. But I just want to put money into stuff, and I just want to make that Godzilla game. But not Godzilla, just have a new monster, a brand new city sort of thing. Maybe you could even randomly generate the city, because what's their faces? The people who make Prison Architect, Introvision, something like that. Introvision. Why not? They made was it them? They made a random city generator, just as a project they did at some point, because they were going to have like a heist game where you built heists in this random city, which was really cool sounding, and then they stopped it to make Prison Architect, which is a great idea, because Prison Architect has sort of given them money back so they can carry on with it. But I think using, like, say, a randomly generated city, so you never know what it is. In fact, it doesn't have to be a particularly huge city. I just want it to be a huge city so the monster you could get away from. You might be able to get out without even ever seeing the monster, which would be good. But I don't want it to be like planes and stuff. I mean, you could get, like I said, you get in cars, but I don't want the cars to be particularly useful because everything will be blocked off because everybody's abandoned their cars. So maybe a bicycle would be better than a car. You can go faster. But yeah, you see what happens. So you can survive a monster invasion. That is the game I would make if I had a limited budget. And now you know, right? Someone asked me what is wrong with society. Everything. No, all the things I've said. Society's fantastic, right? I have said that as well. It's the best time to be alive. It's like when people say, like about when they talk about music, like, oh, this is the best music. I wish I had been alive when this was the music. Well, we still have it now. It's like, because my kind of favourite era of music was sort of 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Well, more 70s, 80s. That's sort of the Pink Floyd, the Supertramp, that sort of stuff. That's really when that's my favourite music. Maybe even going into Madness. That's my music. That's what I really love. But it's sort of like, then I could have handled that music on like a CD that was the size of Big Ben, just a big fucking disc of black plastic. And now I can carry around every song, every single one of those people, and David Bowie and everyone that I like has ever done on my phone. Like, that's the best time to have music. And I have like headphones that give like a fantastic sound experience. But I know people are like, oh, you should see them live and stuff. I'm not a huge fan of live music. I prefer editing, as you know. Just to make everything as good as it can be, really. So, sort of, maybe it's the live music thing that's what that is about. I've never actually considered that. So maybe it's all about they want to listen to live music and they wish they could listen to it live. But, I don't know. And again, if Bowie did another tour, one more tour, maybe I'd go and see that. Probably would, actually. I don't think it's David fucking Bowie. CPU's dropped to 53 centigrade. It's got cooler. Although all my graphics cards are now to 43. The sun has come out, so my room is getting a little bit warmer. We have 5 minutes left on this one. I will have one more jelly bean for the duration here. I divided all the jelly beans up into like piles of 5, because I had 35, I think, or 34. And one still has 5, 2 piles have 4, 2 piles have 3, and I have a pile with 2. I'm not eating them well. Right, we have this sort of ready grapefruit coloured one. I'm going to go for one now. Oh, it's quite sweet. Strawberry. Definitely strawberry. Very, very nice strawberry as well. No, that's very nice. Oh, no, the aftertaste is a bit manufactured. But no, apart from that, that's a very, very nice strawberry. Well, for a jelly bean. It's not like a real strawberry. Like, okay. This is a thing, right? Because this is the thing I said, and then some people I was talking to don't disagree with this. The true way to eat strawberries is to get the strawberries and dunk them in a bowl of sugar and then just eat that, right? Or am I just a fat fuck? What's going on here? I swear that's like law. If you want to eat strawberries, you have to dunk them in sugar and then and then you're happy. Yeah? No? Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. That's just what I think. That's how you eat, and then you have this crunchiness and the smoothness. It's like white salad. The only thing salad ever goes well with is like lasagna, because it's cold and crisp with warm and smooth. Oh, fuck. Don't mind me. I'm just being a fucking foodie. I'm not a foodie. I fucking hate foodies. It's just feel like, oh, you can't eat this. It's not made with 99% organic. Fuck it. Shut up. Give me the kebab. Kebabs are the best. Oh my god, I want a kebab right now. Oh my god. No, seriously, I want a kebab. Someone go get me a kebab. Like, if you've never had a proper kebab shop kebab, which it's just the nicest thing. I mean, don't have one every day, because then you'll die. But if you have, like, a kebab shop kebab that is, I don't know how to describe. Even the salad seems to produce its own grease. That's the sort of levels of deliciousness we're talking about here. Just sort of this kebab shop has it. Oh, my God, it's amazing. Truly, truly amazing. Oh, my God. Anyway, but like the meat, and it's like lamb, maybe, and it's got dead flies on it and stuff, and the first thing you have to do is you just like, the bun is just a sponge of grease, and you get the paper and you just pour out a fishbowl's worth of grease, and it's just, as you eat it, you can hear your heart going, woo! It's fantastic. Oh, I do love it. Right, okay, let's let's calm down for the last 3 minutes of this. I'm going to have a stretch. Oh, that's nice. There we go. And the other side. Oh, everything popping back into place. God, I hope you can't hear that. It's disgusting. It's like I pop things when I've been sitting down for too long. I hate people who just like sit there and just start like popping their fingers out of their joint. It's like, oh my god! Anyway, I'll stop talking now. What's going on? Oh, a lot of people are going to sleep apparently. Is it like late America time then? Oh well. Sorry. Sorry people who are going to sleep. Fuck, don't steer off! I've realised I've been playing this game entirely on autopilot. It's a really weird feeling. Right, what else have we got? I think actually I'll leave the questions for the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. No? Not Dragon Ball Z? Okay. I'm sorry, I'm tired now. I'm like really tired. Because normally I used to record 2 or 3 hours back when I started. Like, for the edited videos. Because, to be perfectly honest, it was because I wasn't very good. So I would record 2 or 3 hours, but that had like loads of silences and gaps and setting things up and not doing very much. 3 hours unedited is something I would never even have considered doing until today. 4 hours, which is what we're about to hit, the halfway point. Like, I am done. I mean, like, because now I do... If I'm going to edit the video, I'll do about an hour and a half or 2 hours of recording, and that is just me dead for the day. It's just so much effort recording and being funny and all with it. So right now, I like can feel my heart going, oh, which is great. I feel fine. Alright, 1 minute left on the... Oh no, because we're going to 11:31, aren't we? So I'll wait till 11:31 as soon as it gets over there. We've got 88 miles an hour. Oh no, it's 88. Oh, fuck my hand. Sorry, my spine just went, oh. 88 miles. I'll stop at 90 miles as well. So yeah, it looks like the 360 will fit exactly into the 8 hours that it takes. Oh my god. Oh, fuck, nearly veered off. I keep looking at the top right and like, cactus! No, it's just the spinny fucking tree thing. Oh well. Okay, 90... Is that 90? It's 89, isn't it? Yeah, sorry, I forget how those things work. They confuse me with their 7s and things. This bus has done this journey how many times? Like, the bus is empty, but you'd have to, like, drive the route anyway if you were the bus driver. Who knows? Anyway, let's stick to over 11:30. I'll start signing off now. Okay, I will see you in a minute or so. Hopefully everything will be groovy and grand. And, oh, please think about me and in the past, suffering. If I have died since making this video, just guys, you just know how. You just know why now. And if people are reading this after I've died, listening to this, just that, I want this video uploaded so people know the suffering I went through. I need to stand up so badly. Oh. Anyway, that is part 2 finished, nearly. And it's part 2 finished. Thanks so much, procrastinators. Part 3 should be up now, so get on that. Hurrah, I suppose.